All right, dosto, it is the time, wasting the time till people return to my screen on the Zoom. We have a shot of Baba Crotch, which for some reason we can see. But it's okay, we'll just start with Baba Crotch. Why not? Why not? Hello, friends, and welcome to the four, the crotch.
The, the two.
The two. Hello and welcome. Sorry for the delay. As always, you guys should be used to the fact कि मतलब delay होता ही. Just assume that we will always be 7 to 10 minutes late. It is Indian Standard Time. This is literal 442 Standard Time. But hello. Welcome. Reminder, because I have been told that this works before, that you
Hmm.
should like and subscribe immediately. If you are watching
Yes.
now only, like and subscribe. Baba Crotch.
Shit.
This is Baba MMS happening right on the side.
Dude, it took us 100 and how many episodes to figure out that we should tell people
To subscribe
before.
early. If only we could have reached mad numbers from 18,000, we could have reached almost 18,400 if we had been doing
Oh
this.
no. This is the problem with three boomers trying to be do comedy on internet.
Yes. Baba MMS is in full force. Don't worry, Baba. It's okay. It's fine. Baba is very
Look at
stressed at
the
work.
look at the hello
This
lighting.
dude, Baba ka deadline day chal raha hai aaj. That's what's happening.
It's Baba and this is you can take a screenshot right now and send this same thing to Fabrizio
Yeah.
and be like, is this you now?
Arey shit, I have to update headlines. But in the meanwhile, Baba would have been here to tell us the kachra. But hey, Kautuk, तू देखा क्या ऑस्ट्रेलियन ओपन कौन जीता लाइफ में?
Oh, I
Was
didn't.
it
I have not.
Novak Djokovic?
I think Novak's has one. There you go.
Yes,
Baba
Novak's.
is providing kachra remotely.
Yes, and who Sania Mirza made it to finals, na, and bowed out on a high.
Come on. Come on.
Guys, please appreciate my Jao Cancelo pun, which is coming in the headlines.
Very nice.
Chelsea plus Liverpool, only Liverpool RIP. Who will Chelsea buy next?
That
Makes sense.
Wrexham match was also pretty
Oh,
intense.
so good it was, dude. And
Pretty.
oh wait, I know which one I had to add. Homa. Yes, that was the one. क्या बन गया you? ये Mitoma is unbelievable. What
Yeah,
a
yeah,
player.
yeah. What a finish. What a finish.
Goal scored this
Beautiful.
week. Baba का actual ऐसा career is being live streamed right now. It's amazing.
Baba, you can go offline if you like.
Yeah, it's okay. But yes, welcome. Kachra, well, not Kachra. This is positive Kachra and great Kachra. It's not Kachra actually. The fact that the Indian women's team has won the T20 World Cup, and it was a very nice and emotional moment, and they've made reels and also about it, which is always nice. But yes, congratulations to Indian women's team, doing us proud, winning more World Cups than men's team in recent times. So very
Yeah,
very
in the
well done.
last few years.
Yeah, and Baba, you guys don't know actually that Baba actually side में Enzo Fernandez का deal crack कर रहा है
As we speak.
as we speak right now. But yes, what else is there in the Kachras? Under 19, yeah, under 19 women's team है. Yes, same thing. Listen, women's team जो भी जीता है under 19, under 20, women's team has won something. So that's what matters. And Indian full women's team तो जीतते ही रहता है, dude. हम लोग का, as Kautuk was saying, what is the parallel you were drawing?
Yeah, like so I think in the women's cricket world, I think India is going to be the equivalent of what the American women's football team is to football. Like in the sense that like because I think we're so far ahead in terms of funding and everything and
Yeah.
passion and all of that. It's just going to dominance.
Yes. But let us get straight to the point then of the main kachra of today. Kautuk, tell us how. इत्तेफाक से क्या हो गया? Tell us.
अरे पहला तो ये सब टैलिस का गलती है यार.
Talisca क्या किया?
Why is he scoring?
So that they can win with respect. I mean, lose with respect.
But he has been told. I think the problem is there's a language barrier. whole team has been told कि भाई लोग अगर भाई नहीं मारा तो तुम लोग भी मत मारो, घर चले जाओ, सो जाओ,
Arey,
no problem.
did you see the video? And I'm not going to. I mean, I have no ways of authenticating the veracity of this video. But there was a video where there was a very
Yes.
Saudi looking man who looked like very owner slash stakeholder of Al Nasser, who came and just said he can't pass, he can't dribble, all he can do is sue, and then walked away.
Apparently, it was a journalist, as
Oh, it's a journalist. Ah, there you go.
I gathered from the comments below. But there was another video that I saw where it was basically someone first showed a clip of Ronaldo dribbling in that match. And he's basically done one step over, then another step over, then he's stepped back, then the ball has stepped forward, then he has stepped behind the ball, then he has passed the ball back. Okay, so someone took that clip, and then right after that clip ends, there is a clip of a camel doing the exact same thing with a football in the desert.
Yes.
So,
It's
so
perfect. It's like how people used to have this thing, or rather, I had this thing where miscellaneous defenders I would refer to, like all of them. I've used Chris Smalling. I've given this example of. There used to be one. Who was the guy who used to be the defender for Sacco? Was it Sacco who was a defender for Liverpool and Crystal Palace? Both?
I think
I think
Sacco
it was
was
Sacco.
definitely.
Mamadou Sacco, if I'm not wrong. All of them looked like a horse just being born when they try to dribble, who has just come out, who has that, what do you call it, that evolutionary ability to walk, but is just figuring it out. All of them had this exact ability on the ball.
Okay, so Bawa,
Welcome,
while
Bawa.
you're here,
Welcome, Bawa.
while you're here for the short period of time that you're here, like Joao Felix in Chelsea. Let me quickly take you through this, okay? So after Cristiano Ronaldo got knocked out of the Saudi Cup with Al Nassr,
Oh yeah, that also happened. Yes.
The fuck,
I
sir?
looked into some of Ronaldo's career, and I found out that Al Nassr is not the most shameful thing he has done for
What
money.
are you saying?
Yes. So for today's special presentation, we have a
baat
collection of Cristiano Ronaldo's all-time greatest advertisements.
Wow.
Welcome to the bizarre world of Ronaldo endorsements.
Do you realize
now-
how bad it has got that Kautuk now has to talk about Ronaldo in just non-footballing terms? Just to reveal his fandom कि देखो उसका business mind क्या great है.
Yeah. So, Bawa, please, as an advertising maven, please critique these ads, okay, from a Ogilvy point of view. All right.
Wondrous.
Actually, not Ogilvy because you can't, but from
No.
a Bawa ad guy point of view.
Yes.
All right. Ready?
Yes.
Okay. So, firstly, we'll obviously begin with the legendary now.
I'm listening to you. Don't worry.
Now infamous. Arey, Bawa. Okay. We'll start with the infamous ad, as everyone is has already pointed out.
Yes.
But let's see it in all its glory. Okay,
Yes.
so Azim, you can
Yes.
1 second. I will share screen in 3, 2, 1.
I'm here. Shopee. Yes. We know this.
Shopee.
Arey, audio
You
is
can,
not there.
you'll have to enable sharing audio. What is that? But
Okay, wait. I'll
But
just
we
do
all
it
know
again.
this.
I'll do it again. Anyway, wait 1 second. Let me share sound. Yes. All right, here we go.
just reduce the volume. That's all. थोड़ा सा low कर देना. Very good. We've seen this. Everyone's seen this.
Ah. Eesh. Ooh.
Dude, if you just replace Shopee with BJP, the ad still works.
10% cashback. Buy everything at Shopee.
Oh no.
Okay,
Messi
not
ad, Messi ad, blasphemy,
No,
blasphemy.
no. Okay, so that was the first one. As we all know, Shopee, the outstanding cringe that was Shopee. Bawa, just tell me something. Was there someone from Shopee present at this shoot?
They would have been for sure, but they would have all been fanboying.
But why didn't anyone say, "Bhai, ek aur take de do na, please"?
Also,
Because
please use the correct terminology. Was anybody present at the shooty and एक और take ही दे दो. All right, please.
नो बट बाबा ने दिया रहेगा ना 1.5 घंटा, तो उसके अंदर डू यू वांट एन एड वेयर बाबा इज ओनली डूइंग शॉपी पी 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 और डू यू वांट द रेस्ट वेर ही सेइंग द प्रोडक्ट विंडो ऑल ऑफ दिस?
I love when he's confused and he scratches his head literally.
I think they just that was an off-camera role. You know, that was BTS that they were just like, oh, this works for the ad.
But that was also Baba's reaction to what company is it? Shopee. Okay, ready?
Yes. I've kept it
now
like this only. There's no 3 to 1 required.
Okay, so now we go to the next one. Okay, this is such a bizarre ad for a bizarre app, and the way that it has been spun at the end is even more bizarre. Right? Here we go. One second. Share screen. Sorry.
Arey, why is he always doing all these orange?
One second. Sorry.
Is this
Yeah, it's
is
been
this subtle?
with sound.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh,
Can I take a selfie with you?
oh yeah.
Thanks. Now you can selfie us anytime, anywhere, everywhere with my new app CR7 Selfie. Finds with the code.
It's super easy. Pick your favorite CR7,
What?
put yourself next to him, smile, shoot, share,
Oh,
and
wow.
surprise everyone with your selfies. Let's break the world record for selfies.
And one more thing. Every time you download my app, you will be helping people and causes all over the world.
Go
How
to
about-
CR7selfie.com and be
How
part
you'll
of
save the children with
CR7
selfie?
Fans with a
Some
Every download is
percentage.
social.
Oh, and well pointed out. MN says, he says it's super easy.
And choose your favorite CR7. Madrid era.
Al Nasser CR7 is unlocked with premium account.
Okay, so now we come to the next one. Okay, now this one is so he's done 2 ads that belong squarely. Okay, you know, when it's 2 in the morning and you're scrolling past channels and suddenly you come across one tele shopping channel,
Yes.
right? And they're either finding some way to like reduce your fat or to get rid of your piles. Okay, these are the
Correct.
2 things, right? So CR7 has done one full tele shopping. Are you ready for slim sauna belt?
Oh,
Cristiano Ronaldo
CR Slim.
endorsed. Okay, ready?
Yes, just to
Here
keep
we
the
go.
volume thoda low. That's all.
Yeah. Wait a second. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Why does he need a slim sauna belt?
अरे
अरे
वही तो
but
सीक्रेट है बाबा.
वही तो सीक्रेट
कैसा apps बन
है.
रहा है.
Ready?
Oh bye bye bye.
वो ये भी देखा है मैं.
6 pad.
6 pad.
Body revolution.
revolution.
What? क्या हो रहा है भाई? Have they just been given one still image of him where they have to
Oh,
animate?
this
What
is
is this?
probably a
तो कम पैसे
क्या
में
हो
ना
रहा है?
वो मैडम टूसाड का बैक स्टैचू भेज देता है साइड पे.
Now there's just a random woman also.
Works on men and women.
क्या बात कर रहा है? Just in case you wanted to be sure. Very nice, very nice. Wow. Oh ho 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 ho. Oh, so many memes can be created from this.
Training gear, 6-pad.
Genius.
Very good,
Okay.
very good, very good. I love the
Right.
entire where he's doing the belly rub. Yum yum.
Yeah.
क्या मस्त workout खाया मैंने.
Okay. Next up, we have a very simple one. This is something that I just love the way that this thing has been framed. Okay, just the text on this. Right, here we go. This
Oh,
Valentine's
my
Day,
ultimate comfort. All right.
give your loved ones ultimate comfort of #CR7 blanket. Love CR7 at cr7blankets.com.
Well, are these the same blankets that he's been using to paper over the cracks of his career?
Ouch. This, by the way, this promo code I have used even without the blanket. Okay. All right. Next up, we have okay. Now, what I'm going to do is first, let me just full screen this because I'm going to pause the ad at one point and I want you to guess what the ad is for. Okay. I think that's the best way to do this one. All right. Ready?
Okay.
Here we go. Oh, it's right there actually.
Shaving cream.
No, it's for poker stars.
No, it's an ad for.
Poker
Oh,
stars.
is there? Oh shit! It's an ad for Poker Stars.
Bro.
What?
Raise it.
What? That's such a bad ad.
So
Baba has
basically,
left his window with how bad that ad was.
It's that bad. No, so basically, it's like he's a gambler who takes risks. So raise it and play poker while you shave and bounce a ball at the same time. Dude, can you imagine how
I love
pissed?
how Mary Aguirre says, "Erase it, please." Excellent.
Okay, and here's the piece de resistance. Okay, this ad is just mind blowing. Okay, Azim, you know, if the last six pad was in the realm of being in the realm of the slims on our belt and shit like that, this jumps the shark. Okay, are you ready for this?
I am not, but please.
All right, here we go. Full crazy.
अरे भाई ये क्या है? Oh my god! At what age? This must be at Real Madrid age.
Real Madrid.
What are
What?
these for? Boxer shorts.
No. Now you're going to be amazed.
What is the product? What? ये होता क्या है इससे?
I'll tell you what this is.
Is this pacifiers?
No.
Face workout.
Facial fitness.
Face fitness. Oh wow. What?
So
Bye.
that, okay,
Bye.
now
Bye.
that,
Bye.
okay, that was a facial fitness device. Okay, full sellout. Okay, now this
ये
thing.
सेम फिटनेस थोड़ा 10 थप्पड़ मार के नहीं हो सकता है क्या?
होएगा, वही है. You have to put in your mouth and. Okay, which is also what you do when 200 million is offered to you. So
my
I just
God.
want to finish this thing off by showing you one beautiful GIF, okay, that just sums this whole thing up. The blink. Holy shit, he's dead inside.
Oh my
Oh
god.
fuck. And lastly,
man.
to end the whole CR7 thing, this is not about his ads, but remember at one stream I had posited this absolutely crazy conspiracy theory that
Yes.
he's going to Saudi to earn some money so that he can do research to become young again.
Yes.
Well, I just want to give a shout out to Pratik Karguppikar, who has sent this to me.
What is it?
I'll show you what
We'll
this
see.
is. All right. I just want to highlight the headline and ready? 3, 2, 1.
Brian Johnson spends 2 million to be 18 again. It shows the
God.
innovation. Scroll down.
So
This-
this
ये
is
क्या
a
है?
this is a device that measures his brain signals. Okay, this man is 45 years old. Okay,
Okay.
and he has been able to, and it's not crazy. Okay, it's all meaning it's science. Like it's basically like he's got doctors and all to regulate him.
Okay.
And until so this is his whole thing. Okay, so basically the story is that he was a software designer. He built a software developer. He built a website that got sold for a lot of money, but in the process his health deteriorated, so he decided that he's going to, now that he sold the company, got money, he's going to bring his health back. Okay, so what he does is he begins his day at 5 a.m. with supplements and medicines and all of this shit. Okay, this is what he does every week. And this is the he wears glasses that block out blue light.
What?
His oral hygiene routine consists of brushing, flossing with water, and rinsing with tea tree oil. Okay, and all of this stuff. Now the improvements, okay, are this. Okay, his skin is of a 28-year-old. His lungs and fitness match an 18. His gum inflammation is 17 years old, and
Wow.
a special device that measures nighttime erection.
What? Oh, Gotox, it's right there.
It's
This is your way
compatible
of
to a
saying.
teenager.
This is your way of saying Ronaldo is back.
So, bro, in 2 million a year, if you can turn back time, with 200 million, how far back?
Wow.
Ronaldo, the zygote will come out.
Very nice.
So that was
Wondrous.
the
Very nice. Very nice.
special
Baba,
presentation.
would you like to predict the new Chelsea player you have signed today?
I don't know.
It just
have
got
we finally
announced.
locked? Have we finally locked Enzo Fernandez?
Yes, it is done apparently. Enzo
It's
deal
done.
close. 115 million, Baba.
How much? How much?
115 million, Baba.
150 million.
115.
How many years? 19.
Oh my god. तो वो कैसा allowed है इतना पैसा
वाह.
यार?
No,
You
apparently
are making like Manchester City look like frugal team.
No, apparently this 8-year, 9-year contracts are
He's
apparently
amortizing them, yeah.
amortizing them, which is apparently being called a great strategy or whatever it is. But my whole
It's
thing,
called fraud, Baba.
Yes.
I want Hindenburg to investigate Chelsea Football Club. Put out a 104-page. Yeah.
Todd Adani.
Full fraud, bro. Fraud boli.
Fraud bully is great. Very nice.
I don't know where this is going to end is my problem. Because, I mean, as someone very clearly and eloquently pointed out, there are only two wings.
And only one center midfield.
I don't
correct.
understand what the fuck they're
तो
doing.
एंजो अभी आएगा तो फिर किसको निकालेगा? जॉर्जिनियो.
Mason Mount.
तो फिर
नहीं.
कांटे को बेचेगा ना मतलब? Because he is
कांटे को
कांटे
बेच
रोल.
I think he
What
is-
a situation to be in, Baba.
I don't know, like, does he think that you need to, like, is this a American football team where you have 14 kickers and 17 quarterbacks?
I just want to spare a thought because clearly Graham Potter is going to leave at some point and some new guy is going to come in and he's going to see just different ideas embodied by like these small groups of 3-3-4 players. Like ये सब ऐसे कैसे इकट्ठा करके लाया dude?
They're all ideas that could have been.
Yeah, it's like it's like going to a buffet, right? इधर पास्ता काउंटर है, इधर डोसा काउंटर है, इधर like तू क्या खा रहा है?
Correct. But since we are on
तो
the
कल डेडलाइन डे पे हम लोग क्या करने वाले हैं?
अरे बाबा
मेरे को
कम से
stress
कम
है कि-
300 million.
I think on
Make it a
deadline day
square
पे-
billion ना for the
Yeah, dude.
January transfer window. खत्म कर
Why
दो.
thinking so much, यार?
और सोच जनवरी ट्रांसफर विंडो में उसने कुछ 400 मिलियन कर सके यार.
अच्छा तो okay, small quiz. Eric Ten Hag, the question was put to him. Marcus Rashford has come leaps and bounds and improved so much under you. He's got the maximum number of goals in top 5 leagues, etc. etc. Eric Ten Hag's reply, fill in the blanks. He said, I am not Dash Potter. Graham or Harry? Which one?
Harry. Too classy to say Graham.
Yes, it was Harry Potter. Correct.
Mourinho बोल देता. Mourinho तो full. अरे मैं Graham नहीं है, Arteta नहीं है, चल इधर वाटा की.
Correct. And ये सब लोग कॉपी कर रहे हैं मेरा रैशू का सेलिब्रेशन. बेचारा रैशू ऐसा पॉइंट कर रहा है फॉरवर्ड को. सब लोग ये जोशुआ किमिच भी चालू कर दिया. साका also did the same celebration. सब लोग चोरी कर रहे हैं अपना
But
celebration.
Saka did it as a dig, no? Full.
Yeah, of course. But why Saka should do this? He missed same penalty along with Rashford.
Agreed. I also felt like this is going to cause problems for England in the future.
Yeah, correct.
Like
Which is
Southgate
exactly
is
what
going
he
to call
did.
him and be like, ऐसा सब मत कर,
Yeah.
boss.
तू दूसरा side left hand से करना. Make it your own.
I
But
just-
yes.
Anyway, sorry, continue.
There were some super chats that came before. Aditya Raju, I'm giving you warning. Don't send super chat before stream because nahi aata system. I have to do copy paste.
Warning.
He said Graham Souness represents the level of morons the loser fool fans are. He said Casemiro is
no.
only here for the money and Martinez cannot defend.
Oh,
Well,
no.
now you have learnt. Eric
Hey,
Ten Hag.
apparently Casemiro to is full paisa vasool. Everybody is in love
अरे
with
क्या
Casemiro.
खेला है भाई ने I mean admittedly it was against Reading but क्या खेला है यार भाई ने
Hey, but this is not the first time you're hearing Casemiro
yeah
has done it.
somebody on the Oil Money group was sharing this thing of like his stats for every match across the season consistently 7.5 plus on the FODMOB rating except for one
Yeah,
game
yeah.
which was against Aston Villa I think
Yeah.
it's insane how good he is
But very world class. Very
yes.
world class.
Eric Ten Hag has done masterstroke by playing Shaw as centre back since Martinez is suspended for first leg versus Barca. Interesting. And Andy son of a bitch Carroll injured Ericsson. Why this Andy Carroll is allowed to play football? Why he's allowed to be near people who actually know how to play football? Why is he allowed in the same stadium as people like Christian Eriksen, Casemiro? Why he's allowed?
Oh
Is
my
this the
God.
magic of the FA Cup? Ridiculous shit. फालतू में मेरा एरिक्सन को इंजर कर दिया बेचारे को. अभी एरिक्सन आउट तो खत्म है अपना सीजन, dude.
Dude, and he went out on crutches, huh? Like it was.
Yeah.
That's
It was a
pretty
very
intense.
bad tackle, dude. Very, very bad tackle it was. Like you could see his ankle just got locked in. And you can call it like as a center forwards. Well, like literally there are two center forwards who have fucked our like entire creative midfield. वो एक एरिक्सन को निकल दिया और एक चुतिया अपना वैंडरबिक को खत्म कर दिया. So I am hoping that it's not too long, but it looks like a minimum of 2 to 3 weeks at least. At the
Yeah.
very least, like if it's a grade 1 strain, it looks like if you went down on crutches, it's grade 2, which tends to be like 4 to 5 weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see how that goes. Abhi now Fred is in the bad. You know it's going well when Fred is scoring back heels. So like kaisa back heel mara. So it's good that Fred has come in. But yeah, McTominay obviously probably will not cut it in that position, and otherwise it's Fred or Zidane Iqbal or Kobe Mainu, one or the other. So that is happening over there. We have some
City Arsenal was also this week, right?
yes, City
We haven't
Arsenal
covered, yeah.
City got the goal. Yeah, and Nathan आके क्या finish किया है भाई ने भाई? Like proper, not even a center forward would finish that, dude. It's beautiful. Weak foot पे ऐसा beautiful curler into the corner, wondrous.
No, also, by the way, I bumped into Tushar recently over the
Chandani.
weekend. Yeah. And very quick chat we had
And
about.
Lollapalooza.
Yeah.
Of course.
And very, very quick chat we had about the match, and basically shared the same sentiment, which was this: ki like when you saw the team sheets only, na, you realized that one team wanted it way more than the other.
Yeah.
Right? Arsenal I mean, there were still Saka Waka and all that, but like generally, like it was still a weaker side,
Yeah, then
a
Pep
cup
put out,
team,
for
if
sure.
you will, than Manchester City.
No, Arteta का प्रायोरिटी क्लियर है. अपन FA कप जीता है, अपन को लीग चाहिए अभी.
Yeah. And what's more is I still think that even that team with their makeshift defense was able to hold off Haaland, which is admirable.
Because Haaland is what? I mean, Kautuk, how many times do we have to go
Did
through?
Haaland even score in that game? Nathan Ake left back is having to score. Kautuk, come on.
Guys, 31. Apparently, the stat is he would have been the Golden Boot winner in 16 previous seasons. If you just stop the thing now.
Would have been, na?
We-
Was he? Was he the Golden Boot winner? No. Alan
The
Shearer was.
disrespect.
Ruud van
The
Nistelrooy was.
disrespect.
He wasn't, no? Was Erling Haaland? Can anyone in chat confirm that Erling Haaland was Golden Boot winner in 2012? Was he? Not. He was not.
disrespect. Oh no. Baba, just be ready. Jab he starts coming close to 50 goals a season now. Oh my god.
Bro, वो नहीं मारेगा 50.
अरे
छोड़ दे.
यार.
अरे तू
How
देख
to
ना.
explain?
अरे तू देख अभी एंडी कैरल कोई आएगा उसका पैर तोड़ के चला जाएगा खत्म है.
You know, the crazy thing is, how much more undeniable does a person have to be for haters to not exist? That's the question.
नहीं ऐसा अलाउड ही नहीं है सब.
कोई तो बोला रहेगा ना back in the 70s कि अरे ये पहले भी ना क्या फ्लैश इन द पैन है यार क्या 2 वर्ल्ड कप क्या जीत गया हट.
Fair point. बट ठीक है, आई मीन इवेंचुअली क्या है, वो एक वर्ल्ड कप के लिए क्वालिफाई भी नहीं हुआ है यार, हालैंड क्या है यार। उसको ऑनररी वर्ल्ड कप मिलेगा क्या गोल्डन बूट जीत के? नहीं, तो क्या फायदा है?
I like how Kafka says Pelando.
Dude, what would young football fans have called Pele? Because उसका नाम में P already है. When he scored his goals from penalties. तो Pele. तो Pele.
Pele Nalto.
Penele.
Penele. Nailed it.
Penele. Pepe also is good.
That's a different guy.
Yeah. They just renamed him a defender from the future. Okay, we have some more super chats. We had Ashutosh who said, oh no, it was last week. Siddhant Chiring said, thank you, Newcastle, for signing Anthony Gordon from a Chelsea fan. Oh, yes, Newcastle have signed Anthony Gordon for £40 million. This is true. This is true. Thank you, Vinay RK, for becoming Oil Money member. Please send us an email and we will send you a link to the Instagram, the Telegram group.
It's quite popping, that Telegram group.
Yes. Hallu Bhai says, Jhume jo Pathan meri jaan, Arsenal ko FA Cup se nikale. Acha, I don't know, some Pathan reference, I'm assuming. Varun Narayan Swami says, यार यूनाइटेड का स्क्वाड इज सो थिन, अगर कैसेमीरो / रैशफोर्ड / वरान को इंजरी हुआ तो टॉप 4 गया. बाबा, यू स्पॉइल्ड चेल्सी फैन. तू पक्का जानबूझ के पनौती कर रहा है यूनाइटेड टॉप 2 बोल के. I agree, we are on very very knife edge and I mean it's kind of sad also. मैं थोड़ा मार्क गोल्डब्रिज को ट्रोल भी किया ये हफ्ते में finally. Because he was like, why are we not signing Weston McKennie, etc. How are Leeds signing Weston McKennie and we are not, or whatever. And then I sent him a reply saying, bro, would you be building a swimming pool when you are selling your house?
Oh.
So it's very sad. I wish we were getting some investment, but unfortunately nahi aayega. Praditi says, got rejected from my dream PhD program. Don't worry, ek aur dream aayega. Don't worry. He said, watching forward to deal with sadness. Thanks for the last 2 years of masters. Also, Nagelsmann out, backroom staff in. 3 draws, random team ke saath. Muller for player manager. Arre. But don't worry, you are still on top, no? Although Bundesliga, I must say, so close. Your Bundesliga, your Bayern, your Union Berlin, your Freiburg, your what all other, which is the other, Leipzig and Dortmund, all in the mix.
All in contention. Yeah.
Like barely,
also,
2-3 points between all of them. Very, very good.
Yeah, also, I just want to say that everything is right with the world again. Because Roma is again 6th.
Yes! they are perennial yo-yo, dude.
Yeah, no, so here's the goal difference. Okay, so here's the point difference. Napoli is runaway leaders, okay, after beating Roma at 53 points. Okay, the next is Inter with 40.
Yeah.
Same games played. Okay, so 13-point difference. Then is Lazio at 38, Atalanta at 38, Milan at 38, and Roma at 37.
Yeah, it's very tight.
Oh, kuch bhi kaise bhi ho sakta hai.
Very nice. Very, very nice. And speaking of Milan Skriniar is on his way apparently to PSG next season. And apparently, this is what we are being told, that Inter Milan have approached for Harry Maguire as replacement. And I'm like, please, Lelo, please, please.
Inter?
Yes, Inter Milan. They want to replace Milan with Harry.
Bro, उन लोग का मिलान होगा ही नहीं किसी से भाई.
No, also,
उनका मिलान नहीं होगा.
But do you think it could be one of those cases where, like, for example, relative flop goes to Spain and starts thriving? So, for example,
Smaldini,
Tammy, today of all days,
it has arrived.
Today of all days, stop the press.
No, but I'm actually happy that he's come so that I can go. क्योंकि मैं अनिर्बान मैं ऑफिस से कर रहा है just to fill the third berth. नहीं
तू रुक. No, one second. Before you go, Neville, Anirban, one happy thing before we start on the actual tragedy of Liverpool. Can you please pass some comments on this completely crazy transfer window that Chelsea has been having?
Dude,
This-
who are they signing, dude? I don't know anybody.
Dude, I'll tell you something. The
Huh?
only person who knows this, Anirban, honestly, there are only two people in the world who
Huh?
know these players.
Huh?
Okay, one is only Todd Bowley, and the
Huh?
other is Kautuk Srivastava,
I
who
think
has messaged me saying, "Mudrik, क्या player है भाव? All your problems are solved." ये सब चल रहा है उसका भाई.
आई
So,
थिंक चेल्सी अभी वो सुपर लीग के लिए भी टीम बना रहे हैं उनको उसको पता नहीं है कि उधर खेल नहीं रहे उन लोग
bro, ये अमेरिकन फुटबॉल का टीम बना रहा है.
And Baba, Enzo confirmed they have paid above the release
Enzo?
clause. Baba, yeah.
अरे
By-
यार
They have
By the
paid
way, can I-
above the release clause so that they
By the
can
way, can I-
amortize.
Can I tell you who has made Bowley pay out the money? Grabbed him by the balls and squeezed. A player called Rui Costa. Do you guys remember Rui Costa
Yes,
from
of
back in
course.
the Rui Costa days?
मैनुअल रूई कोस्टा
Yeah,
But what
yeah,
happened?
Manuel Rui Costa.
But what
पर
happened?
वो क्या कर रहे हैं
So he is the president of Benfica right now.
ओके
He has grown old to be 50 and he has stopped doing his AC Milan shenanigans. And now he does paisa nikal bole paisa.
एक minute.
Yes.
I'm not understanding. We didn't pay 105 million.
You paid 115.
His release was 120.
No, so he says Deepak Kumar said Chelsea have agreed 115 million British record deal with Benfica. They have agreed to pay more than his 105 release clause so that Benfica will take the payment in installments.
But you could have done the same thing at 106 million.
But why they Baba ऐसा show off करने का ना?
तो चेल्सी का वो सब नहीं है क्या फाइनेंशियल फेयर प्ले और
नहीं.
अरे अनिर्बान, तू 10 साल का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट दे रहा है एक एक आदमी, 8.5 साल का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट दे रहा है,
हाँ।
ये सब दे रहा है, तो वो एमोरिटाइज हो रहा है. तो जो प्लेयर तू
हाँ।
70 मिलियन में खरीद रहा है वो 10 मिलियन का ही है, क्योंकि तूने एमोरिटाइज अक्रॉस 7 इयर्स कर दिया है.
ऐसे थोड़ा अदानी वाला फीलिंग आ रहा है चेल्सी के
Same,
साथ।
same.
Hindenburg is
same.
arriving.
Same.
Bro, can you imagine that somewhere Roman is thinking, fuck, am I here because I didn't spend enough at Chelsea? Like Roman is thinking this somewhere.
Bichara. Wait, let me
क्या
check.
टीम
Fabrizio
बनाया
Romano.
बाबा, fuck.
But I would like to first of all just say thank you to Anirban for showing up because he's had very
Yeah.
bad viral fever, and also he's a
Oh,
Liverpool fan.
for
He
that
was
reason.
the third
How
Liverpool
about
fan.
me also for showing up, yeah?
So Abhijit Ganguly I asked and he was like कि हाँ मैं घर पे हूँ पर actually फुटबॉल से थोड़ा मन उड़ गया है.
हाँ वो तो मेरा भी
Hey Anirban, but you
हाँ.
bring your dad now. What's happened? I
Arey,
want to know
dude.
what's happening in the household of the Dasguptas.
I just send baby photos and that's it. No other conversation is happening on WhatsApp. अभी मैं
Meaning,
बता रहा हूँ
you send Nunez's photos.
I was waiting for it.
अभी वो FA कप से बाहर हुआ मेरे को पता ही नहीं था कि मैच है, ठीक है, फिर मेरे को जस्ट पता चला कि आउट होने के बाद सीधा पता चला मेरे को. ओह माय गॉड, अरे बहुत कुछ भेजा है पापा ने.
मिटो माँ और मिटो पा दोनों का बात सुनने का आज.
I don't know if you can.
Oh, no, it's too bright.
No, we
it's too
can't
bright.
read because it's too bright. But please read.
Unlike
it out.
Liverpool's future.
क्या लंबा मैसेज किया है. Like just randomly he messaged me, lost again. ठीक है, that's it. Then I replied, I have stopped following Baba. Didn't know today was match. This season is over. Then he's written a full paragraph. Not a single player can hold the ball for 15 seconds. 90% wrong passes. Everyone waits for the ball to come to him. 2 strikers still playing horizontal passes. None has any speed to run with the attacking players. Created few chances but not on target. Shooting is wayward and without any power. The list is endless. Coach has lost the plot completely. Why can't he start with his best available team? This rotation talk he gives is all rubbish. We need to buy players and old non-performing ones must go. Football is a team game. We are not playing with 11 players who have no understanding with each other. I just wrote, yeah, totally.
Bro, this is a review in the Telegraph.
अरे bro, just check ये अनिर्बान तेरा surname दास गुप्ता है या डालग्लिश है? Which one is it?
But also, by the way, you know what I loved about it is it's just psychologically how language changes. So when Liverpool is winning, right, everything is right. Then it is Klopp is blah blah blah, and when you're
coach.
losing, it is the coach.
अरे मेरी लिवरपूल जब जीत भी रहा था ना, पापा उसको गाली देता था कि ये तो मतलब like 2 years back the season we had where
Yeah.
we had that Alisson header and
Oh,
all
yeah,
of
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah,
That was
yeah.
like the wake up call. उस टाइम पे तो आई थिंक वो वाइनएल्डम भी था उस टाइम.
Yeah.
उसके बाद नेक्स्ट सीजन और भी खराब टीम, we just overachieved that last year, like played all the games of the season, but this was तो going to happen, dude. ये क्या है नूनेज.
But what do you feel? Gakpo भी flop है क्या?
मैं जब से वो आया तब से देखा ही नहीं है. ठीक है.
Okay, guys, sorry, but are you ready?
What am I ready for?
What's return to Premier League with third spell?
And dude, the moment he arrives, ना बोलियो से मेरा हो गया.
Lack of financial backing. I bet he's opening the paper. एक और.
Mourinho is salivating, saying, "यार, किधर था ये आदमी?"
इससे तो निकालूंगा मैं एक. मैं बनाऊंगा खुद का काका out of retirement. Come on.
Dude, Todd Bowley literally उसका काका को लेके आएगा dude at this point. 100 million के लिए.
तो जो प्लेयर्स चेल्सी में ऑलरेडी थे उन लोग भी है ना, उन लोग कहीं नहीं गया. तो कैसे हो सकता है ये
I'll tell
सब?
you.
What a
I'll tell you.
question.
अनिर्बान, जो
हाँ.
प्लेयर चेल्सी में नहीं है,
हाँ.
वो भी हैं. जैसे रोमेलू लुकाकू,
हाँ.
वो भी है हम लोग के पास. You remember that time where we had 60 players on loan?
Yes,
Now
yes,
we have
yes.
60 players in the dressing room.
तुम लोग रजिस्टर कैसे करेगा सारे लोग यार प्रीमियर लीग के लिए?
हाँ.
अरे बार्सिलोना ने रजिस्टर नहीं किया अभी तक लोगों को, तो हम लोग किधर?
हाँ, speaking of
अभी खींचेगा ना.
Barcelona, since you mentioned Barcelona, first of all, Gavi is not allowed to sign his new contract because Barcelona don't have wage cap left. So Bichara has to stay on his old wages. And now, have you heard about the latest financial lever that Barca is pulling? Do you know any guesses? They are now selling Barca TV.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's about time. Dude, I'm telling you, 3 महीने में Naughty Barcelona चालू हो जाएगा. At this rate, nobody does it better.
Guys, did you all watch वो जेराड पीके का लीग? वो
Yeah.
कुछ तो स्ट्रीमर बन गया है वो.
Yeah.
ब्रो, और उसका रूल्स भी कुछ और ही है.
हाँ.
रैंडम रेड कार्ड मिल सकता है.
हाँ. वो कुछ तो चीट वीट उठाना पड़ता है, फैंस लोग कुछ लिख के
And
देते
then
हैं.
you have like a reverse. You have reverse Uno also.
हाँ.
ड्रॉ 4 फेंका तो वो तेरे को ड्रॉ 4 डाल सकता है, वैसा
No,
सब चलता है.
but just so one of his rules is that if you get a red card, you are out of the game for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
This will only last until Sergio Ramos retires and joins this league. जो abuse करेगा ना, कितना 15 मिनट आउट चल.
The problem is जिसको उसने टैकल दिया है, he is out of the game.
Yeah, he's out of the league.
You have to sign. Todd Bowley will be great as a team owner for this. Player injured, no problem. New player signed. On the flight right now.
No, it's like, you know how far is Todd Bowley from literally stopping a match at halftime, going to the opposition side and just going like, 2-3 player इधर दे दे.
मैं खरीद थे half time पे.
Bro, I am actually frightened for tomorrow. I'm frightened.
Why?
Because on deadline day,
Oh yeah,
he
yeah.
says, let's go out with a bang करके.
और क्या? अभी स्टैम्फोर्ड ब्रिज में दोनों होम और अवे ड्रेसिंग रूम चेल्सी यूज कर रहे हैं. ओपोनेंट बोल रहा है कि रेफरी का रूम यूज करो ओपोनेंट को.
अरे नहीं, वार का रूम. But here's the other problem. The problem isn't any of this, guys. The real problem is we still don't have a striker.
That's true. That's true.
We don't have a striker.
Actually,
600 million worth of players behind and Kai Havertz in front.
नहीं अब भी डालेगा ओबामेंग को मास्टर स्ट्रोक.
Oh no.
Final piece.
Aubameyang is finished.
But this is true. You know, usually when clubs do a massive rebuild, right, and they get all these flashy new players, there's always 3 players who you just couldn't believe that despite all this talent, they are still there. You know, like Jorginho will still have his place.
Yeah.
Like Thiago Silva is not moving anywhere.
No, but Thiago Silva is actually अगर Thiago Silva नहीं होता था तो हम लोग relegation battle में होता था अभी.
तो तुम
Correct,
लोग
correct.
नहीं है क्या currently?
नहीं, we are 7 points from relegation.
Just off.
अरे वो नंबर 10 डार्बी लिवरपूल और चेल्सी का मैच देखा क्या तुम लोग?
क्या हुआ?
Yeah. It was awful.
No, it was a
Oh,
great
अच्छा,
game
that one,
because
ना?
we had-
nil
because
वाला.
we had more shots on target.
क्या बात
चलो it's a moral
किधर
victory.
किधर था मैच? चेल्सी में था क्या?
चेल्सी लिवरपूल का गेम था ना अभी.
हाँ हाँ, लिवरपूल में था, एनफील्ड में था. ओह मैन.
बट डूड दैट ब्राइटन गेम वाज इनसेन यार. वो मिटोमा क्या गोल मारा है यार लास्ट मिनट में, 95th मिनट
Outstanding,
में. ओह
outstanding.
मतलब नेक्स्ट लेवल स्किल्स.
Yeah.
ये ब्राइटन कैसा निकलता है यार अननोन जेम्स. लाइक दे हैव लॉस्ट हाउ मेनी प्लेयर्स. दे हैव लॉस्ट
Yeah.
योर ट्रॉसार्ड. अभी ये आर्सेनल कौन है उसका, मोइसेस काइसेडो के लिए बिड डाला है 60 मिलियन का. एंड दे
But
स्टिल सस्टेनिंग यार. ग्रैम पॉटर लेके चला गया.
I just want
Brighton.
to say
कितना चलेगा
Lamptey
एक
factor.
लैम्प्टे फैक्टर. अरे बट एक लालाला के साथ कितना चलेगा यार क्लब. मैकालिस्टर
man.
है. इट्स क्रेजी.
Brighton.
Guys, sorry, but मैं जा रहा है अभी. हाँ.
ओके
हाँ,
ओके ओके. एंजॉय एंजॉय.
चल वाह.
एंजॉय.
Bye.
See you.
Bye. We'll call you back if they sign a new player in the middle.
I'll only come because I'm in office only. What I've done.
Baba, wait for it tomorrow. Striker 100 million Osimhen incoming.
Easy.
Okay.
While we have ADG, we should ask him. Dude, okay, firstly, it would be premature to still sack Klopp, right? So Klopp has had that 7-year problem where every 7 years he fucks it up big time.
Yeah.
So do you have faith in him and say कि okay चल 2 season मस्ती कर ले पर उसके बाद तू वापस build बना एक और? Or do you go like okay you're done, meaning psychologically it's finished, like we need a new person?
Man, I am like I have always been कि नहीं क्लॉप को कैसे हटा सकता है, but अभी तो like I don't see any progress only, like it's just getting ugly now. I don't think Klopp is in control of the situation.
But
Yeah.
ऐसा कैसा एक सीजन में ऐसा कैसा हो गया यार.
नहीं ये this has been coming, no, like वो 2 सीजन पहले भी सेम चीज हुआ था, like midfield नहीं था, like
But again,
That's
you
true.
blame lack of investment.
lack of investments also, I think. But I think Klopp also has to take some of the blame, no, like how he gets credit. तो इसमें
Correct.
तो क्लॉप का भी वो है कि he knows what he signed up for. तो 2 साल में भी like couldn't fill the gaps. So,
But how much do you blame, like, because you all did, how much do you blame injuries? Because you all did while तुम लोग Luis
Yeah.
Diaz लाया, Jota लाया, midfield में lots of injuries, Fabinho has gone completely out of form. और ये Henderson कब तक चल सकता है?
बस हो गया यार. अरे
बस हो गया
यार.
dude.
पता नहीं like साई I have no like मेरे को पता नहीं क्या बोलूं. मैं तो अभी जस्ट मेरा अभी रूटीन ये है कि मैं मैच देखता हूँ और मैच नहीं देखता हूँ, हाइलाइट्स देखता हूँ, और अगर हार रहे तो हाइलाइट्स भी नहीं देखता हूँ, फिर जस्ट जाके टेबल देखता हूँ. तो मेरा एकदम मिनिमल लाइक वो है, देखता हूँ नेक्स्ट मैच कौन सा है फिर बंद कर देता हूँ.
But Liverpool is either y'all are a proper all or nothing team. या तो title
Yeah.
challenge or nothing.
Yeah,
खत्म.
exactly.
Traditionally,
अभी
like this is over like 30 years of Premier League.
Yeah. Either like title challenge or nothing, or like 7th in the Premier League, but Champions League final पहुंच गया.
हाँ, correct.
Yeah. Also, dude, what happens to, like, I think there's 2 other players worth talking about. One is the player who's not there, the absence of Mane, right? And for whatever reason, meaning at the same time that Mane left, Luis Diaz and for Jota were injured, all of that stuff, right? So one is that, and second is I think another player that you can kind of like look at and be like, okay, this is very symptomatic, is Trent Alexander-Arnold, right? From I genuinely thought world best right back to now, meaning almost you can't play that guy, dude. Like it's very bad.
Yeah. All the highlights is Trent highlights only. He's always around.
Yeah.
Attack
So-
and
so-
defense.
Yeah, when
what
James
happened-
Milner has become your first choice right back, you know it's a problem.
Yeah.
He's
Big problem.
37 and his speed is also like just 3.7 kilometers an hour.
But like me, I think this season this whole rhythm has fallen apart because of Nunes. And like after Nunes has come, Salah's like role has changed, and like he's the guy who you have to like build a team around. But so these are things like for Klopp to answer, right? Like I do have no idea what's going on.
But are you afraid कि अभी ऐसा साला disillusion होके निकल जाएगा Real Madrid, Barcelona, because Real Madrid, that right wing slot is just waiting to be filled by somebody.
Yeah, and he has just one like transfer left, like उसका मतलब एक like last chance to go to Madrid or Barcelona. तो हो सकता है because it's like खराब खेल रहा है, हार रहा है, ठीक है, but अगर if you like find some positives and something to look forward to, वो भी नहीं है ना. ऐसे ब्राइटन को नहीं हरा पा रहे,
Yeah.
But
You know what else? Like, so I've been seeing like a bunch of these Klopp interviews post these defeats, right?
yeah,
And there's one thing that's very consistent with all managers who eventually get sacked, which is that you see an exasperation
yeah.
and you see that he's using all the excuses one after another
Yeah.
and nothing is working. Like, arey,
Referee,
team was
injury, everything.
injury. I've told the boys, I've given them, I've spoken to them, I coddled them, I motivated them. I can't do anything more. Like, it's one of those.
Yeah.
It's
Like
heading.
I think like it's not unthinkable now. I feel.
Yeah.
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 But it's so weird now because wo Klopp ka everybody said that this seventh season syndrome is there. But how
Yeah, man.
uncanny is that at like
Yeah.
3 different clubs, just 7 season it just goes. It's incredible.
Yeah. And this also proves that, like, how all the big teams, like, who have built empires, like, performed over like a decade and all, have always changed their team after every 2-3 years, three
Yeah.
4 years.
Ferguson was I think best
Ferguson,
example of that.
yeah, Ferguson was the best example, and now, like, now we can see that that's the way to go.
I also think that the reason for that is because I think there's a finite ways that you can motivate people.
Yeah.
Could be.
And if
Yeah.
they see, like, if it's like a magic trick motivation, and if they see past the curtain and they
हाँ.
see that अच्छा तू ये चाही चीज करता है मेरा बटन दबाने के लिए, तो फिर
हाँ.
अभी नहीं करूंगा जा.
हाँ. एंड वो अभी मैं देखा था कहीं इंस्टाग्राम में या यूट्यूब में कहीं तो देखा था एक पेप ग्वार्डियोला का इंटरव्यू या ऐसे just random clip popped up where he's like I won La Liga 4 consecutive times when he was a player. When he's like so after like I bought a car, I bought a house, like I was flying like 4 years like non-stop champion, so like the hunger was gone, like then like
Yeah.
the fifth year was not the same as the second year.
Yeah.
So that's basically the idea behind you keep changing, keep rotating so that the team remains fresh and hungry.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No,
Okay,
that makes
like
sense. But
this
lack of funds, how much was that also a problem? Ki owner is not giving money for investment.
100% that's a problem. But I think another thing for Liverpool is this Liverpool team has had two good runs. Like, they had a great run, wo
Ah.
17, 18, 19, that period. They
Yeah.
won the Champions League, the title. Then
Yeah.
they flopped 1 year completely. Then they again came back with that
Yeah.
same team. They overachieved with that, like,
Yeah.
old team. So now it's like way past the expiry date,
Expiry
like
date.
after a bonus also.
Yeah.
And
what you said is right, Gautam. You run out of ways to motivate. जैसे Alex Ferguson, he also knew कि ऐसा जूता एक ही बार फेंक सकता है.
एक ही
Beckham पे.
बार फेंक सकते हैं.
से वापस नहीं फेंक सकता है जूता. अभी दूसरा you have to find a new way of dealing.
To draw a comparison, it's like you're doing the same set in front of the same audience,
Yeah.
right? कितने बार हंसेगा public?
That's why Arteta हर बार नया prop लेके आता है ना, light bulb, canvas, painting.
और another thing that's making it worse is United वापस आ गया वो फॉर्म में, like मैं तो सोचा था कि
अरे but
ये
it's
भी
so
गया.
fragile यार. हम लोग का वही एक कभी एरिक्सन इंजर हो गया तो खत्म है हम लोग का.
हाँ, but like this time, like how they started the season,
Yeah,
तो
of
बहुत
course.
हाँ वहाँ से कहाँ आ गया. तो yeah, that match where United beat Liverpool, that was game changing for both.
Correct. Yeah, absolutely. But no, it's for United अच्छा ही चल रहा है for now because you at least after ages we have complete confidence in the coach. Like earlier there was always doubt कि Moyes का अरे यार कर पाएगा नहीं कर पाएगा. Louis van Gaal है ठीक ठाक बस थोड़ा सा फुटबॉलिंग डायनासोर है. मोरिनियो का पता नहीं क्या है. उसका टेम्पर टेंट्रम कुछ ना कुछ होने वाला है. फिर प्लेयर्स के साथ झगड़ा करने वाला है. ओले फुल वाइब्स नो टैक्टिक्स. राल्फ रैग्निक पता नहीं क्या कर रहा था. Now over here, if you have any complaints, it's about players and not even actually if you have any complaints about ownership. कि ownership is not there, funds are not there, club is up for sale, blah blah. And अपना worry is कि fuck नया owner आया और तो फिर टेना को support नहीं किया तो फिर we go back into that same circle again. कि if some new owner comes and they don't believe in this process that is happening. So good state for now, but there's always that constant anxiety of नया owner आएगा. कौन होगा owner? Is it going to be one of those Saudi owners? Is it going to be one of those Jim Ratcliffe
owners?
Ratcliffe, they're saying.
Liverpool भी same ही boat पे, I think.
Yeah, even Arsenal to an extent. It's like one of those where even Arsenal stand Kroenke, they were against all the Kroenkes and they're so bad and this and that. But अभी title जीत रहा है तो they're like ठीक है Kroenke मस्त आदमी है, no problem.
Yeah, no owner is good enough when the team is losing.
Yeah, it's true. Except Roman Abramovich.
Because Roman is bad to everyone else. He doesn't give you a chance. Like if you said Roman out, he would sack you.
Correct. But okay, fair enough. We will not put you through any further misery, Anirban. So thank you for coming. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
representing Liverpool, because
Yes.
I have been messaging somebody, one comic every week from Liverpool. Some Rahul Subramanian, some Kumar Varun, some Anirban, some Abhijit Ganguly.
Everyone is doing shows or their phones are switched off or it's weird.
Oh man, sad.
But yes, thank you so
Okay.
much. And
Alright.
if you dare, we are planning a match screening, and we should announce this: United versus Liverpool 5th match. Please come.
Anirban has a show.
I'm not available till 2025.
Anirban is a comedian in transition.
ये किधर हो रहा है ये?
Most likely
Liverpool-
Habitat. We're planning for Habitat, most likely.
कब है? 25th.
Fifth match.
Fifth match.
5th March.
Yes.
Okay.
So come for panel and leave
Sunday.
before the match.
Yeah. I'll come. Done.
Chalo. Okay.
Okay.
Chalo. Thanks, DG.
See you, man.
See you. Okay. And then there were two. And then there was Sue. But you
Oi.
have lots of Real Madrid updates. Let's quickly do some super
Lots.
chats and news. And
Yeah.
then we have lots of Real Madrid to talk about. Yeah.
Yeah. Lots.
So Barcelona TV is happening. Morata ka we'll talk about in the Copa del Rey. That was a feisty match. Then again, Barca have been told by La Liga that they need to reduce 200 million of their wage bill. How they will do this?
200 million.
This is why तो they are like कि अच्छा हम लोग Rafinha लाया 3 महीने में out again.
Out,
कोई
yeah,
ले लो
yeah.
please. All fullbacks at Real Madrid are injured. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Then
we'll talk about
Juventus are sitting now, and that's the weird thing. So we were talking about Serie A, but one of the names we're not seeing Juventus because they are right now in 13th place with their.
They would have been at 38 points. Literally one more team in
Yeah.
that melee.
But yeah, because of the fine situation. And apparently, before they reached out for Harry Maguire, they reached out for Victor Lindelof. And Eric Ten Hag refused Lindelof, but no comment on Maguire, which I think speaks volumes.
Wait, but I haven't seen Lindelof play in a long time.
He played recently, couple of games he played. I mean, when you have Varane and Lisandro fit, why will you play Lindelof? But
Why will you play?
the third choice, Lindelof is probably the best. But वही है कि दो injure हो गया तो फिर Maguire को लाना ही पड़ेगा. So it's you have to sort of have him around because then your other option is Phil Jones.
Phil Jones, though, I haven't. Oh my lord.
Phil Jones, अरे dude, उसका मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना COVID के बाद he is the first work from home football player, dude. कैसा? How is he allowed to still have a contract यार? ट्रेनिंग घर से करता है, dude. वो FIFA के मिनी गेम्स होते हैं ना, प्री गेम, वो करता है ट्रेनिंग के लिए. What the fuck, man? Bizarre.
घर में योगा मैट लगा के मैन यूनाइटेड का किट पहन के
Yeah.
डाउनवर्ड डॉग.
Downward dog is how he defends. Have you seen him on the ground? That is his defense. Number one tactic. Head the ball on the floor, kick the ball when it's in the air. Phil Jones is anti-football. Then there was this big situation that happened in Liga where Prisnel Kimpembe announced on social media that he got to know from the media that he was being replaced as club vice captain by Mbappe. And then PSG later said that no, it's miscommunication. Actually, we have several vice captains.
Bro, also, something like Presnel Kimpembe would have got way more sympathy. But his timing was completely off. Because he said this right after Mbappe scored 5 goals. तू किस मुंह से बोल रहा है? बैठ ना Kimpembe. Like wait until he leaves for Madrid or he gets sent off or he has some spat with Neymar. फिर बोलना कि मैं हूँ असली vice captain.
Also, the manager with Manchester United's best record in recent times has taken Middlesbrough, who were 22nd when he joined them, to 3rd place in the championship right now. So the new generation is on, man. Michael Carrick showing that he knows his shit.
Bro, speaking of championship, I was looking into this. It popped up on my feed.
It's very close
the
in the championship up top.
The fact that Burnley under Vincent Company have
Yeah.
been playing some pep ball.
Yeah,
in
That's
championship.
what they were saying, na, that company and Arteta both दोनों Pep के भक्त are number one in their respective leagues.
कोई तो comment किया था कि the year is 20 years from now and Pep is playing against all managers that have been under him at some point. It's just a league with Pep and other Pep chelas,
Pep and friends.
Pep and friends.
And then
Xavi also. Yeah.
then there were lots of memes also about this entire Everton situation. So apparently, I think they're going ahead with Sean Dyche. And there
Oh.
were lots of memes of just like Sean Dyche growing old, waiting for Bielsa to complete his 11-hour presentation being made to the Everton board.
You know something? I bet Bielsa must have gone in and said exactly this. He's like, we will lose this season.
Yeah.
Then
First, we will get
lose next.
relegated. Yes. We
Yes,
will
first
start from League
relegation.
One. So reset the culture of the club. Yeah.
We have to go two levels down to be 4 levels up.
It makes complete sense. But yeah,
Um,
Bielsa ball, I don't think would work at all.
Also, this thing.
He
dude,
must
that-
have gone and given them a presentation of just कि Lampard इतना fuck all manager क्यों है?
And we have to talk about Moises Caicedo
Yes.
and
60 million.
his premature ejaculation of a goodbye.
Yeah. No. But listen, nobody will ever come close to Peter Odemwingie, who drove to Stoke City and then had to drive back to West Bromwich Albion. Or vice versa. I forget which one it was, but one or the other. I think it was West Brom. He literally reached the stadium and they were like, नहीं तेरा bid approved नहीं हुआ है तो वापस चले जा. ये रे टोल का पैसा.
But imagine Caicedo having to go back and fucking say hi to his teammates again.
As Bat Knight in the chat said, Caicedo gave his own, here we go. Like,
it's one
imagine
of
वो
those-
फैब्रिजियो को टैग करे भाई मैं चला गया और फैब्रिजियो उसको बोल रहा है नहीं ब्रो अब रुक जा मैं हियर वी गो नहीं बोला है.
He's just saying, बोलना please भाई बोलना here तो डाल चल we
Here and he's getting excited though here and we have signed a new player like fuck.
But also like it felt like it's when people are serving their that notice period after you've given resignation and then the other job doesn't fall through and then they just are. They're like, sorry boss, sorry.
I don't know if
But
you've seen.
I think he'll go.
I hope he doesn't, yaar. I hope this Brighton hold out for like 100 million, dude.
No, I don't think they'll pay that much. But I think they'll agree at 75, 80 SR types.
Whatever amount they have to make Arsenal spend, I feel. Just do it. Because वो literally उन लोग का it's like what United were trying to do to Ajax ना कि तेरा Lisandro available है ठीक है दे दे. अच्छा तेरा Anthony available है. Anthony को देना 30 million. Fuck off. 100 million.
Azim, you know what it was? It's when you go to Amazon. People who buy this also bought.
एक Trossard के साथ. This is Amazon Prime Day delivery. Multiple parcels may arrive together.
Your Caicedo is being packed in a facility in Haryana.
Caicedo being sent by delivery. उसका
सर एक ओटीपी आएगा आपके इसमें और आर्टेटा ढूंढ रहा है अरे यार उठ.
That's hilarious. बोली on the other hand कुछ OTP कुछ सिस्टम नहीं उसका बच्चे के पास क्रेडिट कार्ड पर है स्वाइप चलते जा रहा है.
You know what he does? वो पोर्टर करता है और एक वैन भेजता है तेरे उधर.
जो भी प्लेयर मिले फैक्ट्री में सब पैक कर दो.
Because Boli doesn't shop on Amazon, he shops on OLX. It's one हमारे पास एक second
And you know
hand.
how on OLX if you place an order where somebody has put for 100 rupees, you start by saying 20. This guy is like 3,000. Over 17 years, I will give you.
And just like OLX, half of them are scams.
आयुष इसका रील बना फुल. इनफैक्ट शॉर्ट्स बना 2 दिन बाद शॉर्ट्स मोनेटाइज हो जाएगा. यस
Shorts.
shots, things that Chelsea are not able to take because of no strikers. I don't know if you've
There's
been
also-
seeing the what do you call it, the the research doc that Atharva sent, if you have that open. But if you don't, can you guess the
No, I
teams,
haven't.
the top 6 teams with the most number of clean sheets across top major European leagues?
Oh fuck. Top 6 teams. Okay, one is Barca for sure.
Yes, Barca sitting in second place on 15 clean sheets.
Oh fuck, there's someone more
Who?
than
Which is the team that they are tied with on second place with 15 clean sheets?
that.
The results may shock you.
Is it Arsenal?
Arsenal are joint third with 14.
Joined third with 14.
Yes.
Oh, Benjamin.
15
No
clean
idea.
sheets after the start to the season that they had, where they conceded 6 goals in their first 2 Premier League games.
Is it Manchester United?
It is Manchester United with 15 clean sheets. And
Unbelievable.
number 1 ahead on 16. Who is that? Come on, this should be easy.
Is it? It's not City because
It's not City. City is 14.
Is it? It's not Arsenal either. No,
But
Arsenal we spoke.
it's a top 4 team.
Newcastle.
Yes. Newcastle. Best defense in the top leagues.
Hey,
And
Azim, can I tell you something? The
finally-
rule of thumb. Finally, last
the
one.
one that we missed is City, Arsenal on 14 and Real Sociedad on 14.
Bro, we'll come to that. We'll come to those fucking frustrating haramis.
Socios. So Real
Fuck
Sociedad.
those zubis. Kitne zubi hai, dude, ek team? How many zubis can you put in one fucking team?
Well,
And the training ground is also zubi attached to this.
how many
Yes.
Fofanas can you have? The answer is the same.
So, no, we'll come to that. But before that, the rule of thumb is so true. If you want to win a cup competition, have strikers. If you want to win the league, defend.
Yeah, it's true. It's like, I think it's
absolutely bang
Mourinho
on.
also won the league purely on defense.
Yeah. If you want to go far, you have to defend. If you want to win fast, you have to attack.
Correct.
Ah.
That makes sense actually. And also an interesting stat. Very nice one Atharva's picked out. Can you name the only player who has scored a header against Arsenal this season? He is 5 feet 8 inches.
Is it Lisandro?
It is Lisandro Martinez.
With that,
Yeah.
with that porpoise
Yes.
shot.
Porpoise was nice. Very nice. As per Fabrizio Romano, United are monitoring David Raya's situation at Brentford. That's interesting.
Azim, we should talk about Cancelo.
Cancelo, yes. But before we talk
Cancelo
about
to
Cancelo,
Bayern.
I'll just finish off the remaining news things that he has. First of all, Casemiro has now 9 goals/assists, which is 4 more than his total at Real Madrid last season. And we have Amad Diallo, Amad the Damad, who
Yeah,
has
Damad.
won Championship Player of the Month at Sunderland.
Kya baat hai? Damad
Yes.
coming good.
Damad
In
finally,
Sasural.
Ghar Wapsi will be happening soon. But yes, couple of super chats and then we will go. FC Barcelona says, "Dost paise ki nahi Pedri." Dost paise, this is because it's written in Hindi script, so it's difficult. "Dost paise ka nahi Pedri Gavi mere club mein hone ka घमंड है." पैसे का नहीं. Oh, wow. Very nice.
That's
So,
true.
Suki Khanduja says, CR7 destroying clubs since Juve and Bastard Carroll. Agreed on both counts.
You know, the crazy thing is that 2 years ago, Pedri, Gavi, like no one would have thought of, but Ansu Fati was like the rising, like
Yeah.
next
Completely
breed of
forgotten now.
completely forgotten. It's crazy how much time and injuries.
Yeah. Also, if Suraj Mustafi is saying Ahmad is playing Cam, then if this Eriksen injury happens, then they should recall him, dude. Kal recall kar do bhai. Agar Eriksen injured hai 2 mahine ke liye.
Yeah.
Especially with Van de Beek out. I feel so bad for Van de Beek. Yaar. Ye uska chance tha to come and redeem himself and build his career again. Bichara.
He's going to go. I think it's done, dude.
Yeah, I think he's probably going to be like the new Van Ginkel. He'll have to go to like some Dutch club again and reinvent himself and then just stay there.
I also think like he's one of those like those actors who have one hit movie
Yeah.
and then they just this one slow, and then
Yeah.
people go, "Arey wo yaad hai wo ek
Yeah.
hota tha ek."
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Aditya PSR says, so happy to see intelligence in the midfield. Although the moment we substituted Ericsson, we lost control of the game. Kaise hero? Thanks, Kautuk. Yes, seriously, thank you, Kautuk, for this 50 million treasure that you have sent us.
Full world class.
Ustad Ferran Torres says, ये पेड्री के जो गोल है जैसे कोयल के बोल है मैड्रिड क्या फिनिशिंग लोल है चेल्सी का ट्रांसफर झोल है वाह maximum ustad
Very nice.
Anirudh Dhawan says, is Real Madrid JOCR of football and Ancelotti is Kintsugi? I have no idea what this reference is.
What did he say?
JOCR of football and Ancelotti is Kintsugi.
And who is he talking about? Which club?
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid. Okay, yeah. So,
Or
this is a
some,
Pathan reference.
Pathan reference. Wow, from the names, I would have totally thought it was like anime or something.
Yeah, it's Pathan, and Pathan has used Japanese concept of kintsugi, which is when you have cracked items, you put gold to make it look like it pieces it together and looks good.
Oh, so that's what Shah Rukh Khan does for the movie, no?
Yeah.
Case in
He
point.
takes that shattered script with its disjointed scenes
Yes,
and just
adds
puts
abs.
charisma. Yeah.
अपना बिडू किंग एरिक says, कौतिया क्या अजाब दिखा दिया एड के नाम पे अब मेमोरी स्क्रब करने के लिए क्लासिक नाइकी एडिडास एड देखने पड़ेंगे रायो वैलकनो बच्चा लोग और बाबा और असली फुटबॉल है सच ETH वेरी नाइस ETH see now I got it right Taha has 17 months as first team regular shabash amazing Jonjo Bhaiya to the Forest, he says. Deal of the window. Oh, Jonjo Bhaiya has gone to Forest.
Finally, fuck.
He's got to
I
steal
think
from the
now
rich and give to the poor.
I think now Newcastle is going to fall off. They didn't know the power that Jonjo was bringing.
He was the glue that
Subtextually.
held everything together. The Crinkle says, Napadori versus Matilde Derby was truly an outstanding game. Osimhen with a Mitoma type goal. Please reserve 2 minutes for heaping praise on Napadori. Napadori, unbelievable. Best team of all time. Outstanding 53 points. The most goated team of ever.
अरे खुईचा क्या निकाल रहा है उधर यार fuck
Kuicha
need one
Quaritz कह रहा।
खुईचा in life यार
अरे
Need one
डूड
खुईचा।
वैसा बोल मत कल आ भी जाएगा चेल्सी में
अरे ब्लू ही है चल
अपना वीडियो किंग एरिक says मेरा राशि बेबी एंड मेनी हार्ट्स यस अग्रीड मेरा राशि बेबी इंडीड वो फालतू में इसका I have to make the only thing I really want to talk about in this game is Rashford का गोल कैसा चोरी किया did you see that offside call
no but I saw your tweet about it
that has been made okay
Immediately
no
after.
okay so this is ball okay so this is goal over here ठीक है this is edge of D this is Weghorst over here this is Bruno Fernandes here this is the guy who's making pass ठीक है man has made pass and this is defender over here man has made pass to Bruno Fernandes okay
yeah.
to Bruno Fernandes the defender has intercepted and ball has gone to Weghorst has put it across to Rashford and Rashford has scored now this same goal same to same even worse than same they have given to Mo Salah in that Wolves match against Liverpool where literally same thing Salah is standing 3 years offside okay? And the defender has gone to intercept he's missed his interception and it's gone straight to Salah how the fuck can that not be offside and this be offside it is beyond me this VAR is the most kachra nonsense creation especially in the Premier League it is hopeless absolutely hopeless the consistency that they are working for it's unbelievable
yeah consistency 100%
like
I
if you
also
give
think that-
one then give the other no just keep one thing like decide what the rule is
but I think what they must have done is they must have course corrected for the Rashford goal they gave against City
अरे
So,
बट
I
हम लोग
bet-
का कितना डूड हम लोग का VAR has scammed us even with that Scott McTominay against Crystal Palace we should have had a penalty वो भी नहीं दिया हम लोग को तो VAR apart from that City goal has been very bad to us actually but the City goal I will admit City goal full scam था 100% agree but one goal cancel out give my McTominay penalty no फालतू में then Casemiro gets sent off then we lose to Arsenal you don't understand the butterfly effect that this one decision has frustration Abhishek Chakravarti 16 months oil money round of applause for Abhishek Chakravarti says apologies for the pedantry guys but this Rashford celebration is very very similar to that of Stanislas Wawrinka during his peak years
Oh, did not know.
Stan Wawrinka.
Nice piece of pedantry.
That is very nice. Nana Mourinho Patikar says, Baba sir, I am ready to take the offer. If you sack Potter on Valentine's Day, that would be perfect gift. Three times would be the charm. But I
Nana
overcorrected
Mourinho
too much on the Nana side. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But it's a very tricky
Yeah.
thing to get right.
Indian engineer says Drogba का goal scoring record compare करो Haaland से. फिर tell how Drogba is legend. Drogba is the most legendary यार. Drogba मतलब कितना how many Premier League titles has Drogba won? Please tell me. And how many has Haaland won? Drogba won at least 3 Premier League titles. Haaland won how many? 0.
Fair.
0.
Fair. I just feel like I know what I now know what it felt like to be a Messi fan on this channel.
As somebody said, actually, wait, there was AJ said, Azim and Baba used to deny Messi, now it's Haaland. Listen, Kautuk has also denied Messi, okay? Don't just conveniently ignore the Messi
I
denial.
have denied Messi for a long time. I continue sometimes out of habit.
Tejas Kandekar says, MILP, man, I love Pedri. Very nice. Phil Jonesia says, अब इतना खर्चा हो गया है तो 5-10 मिलियन देके मुझे भी ले लो टॉड भाई 2 साल का वेकेशन के बाद कड़क हो गया हूँ. I would not be surprised. Tomorrow, just for vibes. Priyanshu Pradyot says, Kautuk bhai just finished reading. Red card, loved it. And coach's quote on confidence is the greatest quote of all time. Wah.
Really appreciate.
Pedro Porro saga, your views. I don't know about this, but I heard there was some big scene about Pedro Porro. Do you know about this, Kautuk? What happened?
I know that Joao Felix's girlfriend apparently cheated on him with Pedro Porro.
What?
Yes, I heard.
So that's why he's not going to Premier League at all. Because he was going to Spurs, no?
Yeah, I don't know why that
Joao Felix, so they can't be in the same city only.
No. I mean, I don't know what the exact these things are, but this is the only piece of Pedro Porro news I know.
So Pedro Porro's girlfriend cheated on him with Joao Felix.
No, Joao's girlfriend cheated on him with Pedro Porro.
Oh. Is that why he's been like, his mood has been off in Atletico and he's like, I need a change of scene and all. And then he's like, Benchot, now I have to play against this guy only in 2 weeks. What the fuck? Utkarsh Gupta, another member right from the start, he says, भाई दर्द खत्म नहीं होता है, ये क्या बात हुई, मतलब थोड़ा समझो, I will get cancer watching Milner, Hendo, Keita, Jones, Gomez, Ox, हद हो गई यार. And then still says Yanwa.
And then
the problem is that you will never walk alone if Milner, Hendo, Keita, Jones, Gomez, Ox are walking with you. So it's best to sack all of them.
Bro, this Hendo thing, I'm so glad that the world is finally catching on. Anirban's dad also said, na, we have so many strikers, yet we play horizontal.
Yeah.
Kaun khila raha hai horizontal?
Fair point. Oh, Mr. Footy Curious has said that उसने announcement कर दिया fans को, फिर Spurs ने payment terms पे हक दिया, deal stuck now. Oh, it's another self, here we go. That has happened.
Yeah.
And Pratiti Arya, I missed it. He said, Anirban, it's not just Hendo, Milner bhi hai. But we addressed the Milner situation also.
Also, the how much the world has changed, right? Like in the sense that no one saw this coming, that because of social media, players would have such a big medium to just give their okay guys, I'm leaving, okay guys, I'm joining, okay guys.
That's why it actually helps. Like, dude, can you imagine a Mourinho player doing this? Like, what would his reaction be? This guy. It would be like, basically how Mourinho reacted to Pogba and सबके सामने उसको literally almost जूता मारा. Yeah. He would be doing that every day. Yeah. That's why he loves Italian football, because average age वहाँ पे 30 है. He's like, कोई social media, सब लोग Facebook पे अभी तक उधर. वो लोग MySpace पे चला रहे.
Bro, you know who he got back from the dead?
Who now?
This unbelievable name.
I will not.
Stephen Al-Sharawi.
अरे Al-Sharawi is back. वो उसका बाल है अभी तक. उसका main USP was उसका बाल ऐसे यहाँ तक आता था ना, ऐसे mohawk में.
Mohawk. I don't know if he's still got that, but he went to China.
Oh yes, I remember.
And he made a ton of money. And then as the pandemic hit, He was like, I will come anywhere, play anywhere, just bring me. So for a while, he was playing left wing back
Oh, क्या बात है? And in
from
China?
no, when he came back.
अच्छा, to Roma.
So full El Sharawi is now he's moved. He's again promoted back to
क्या
striker
बात
and
है?
all.
क्या
So
बात है?
must.
क्या बात है?
What
Doing
a
the time.
trajectory.
Doing the Victor Moses role. कुणाल, ये विक्टर मोजेस को क्या किधर गायब हो गया रे विक्टर मोजेस? After being world's greatest right wing back to complete
Great.
obscurity in 3 years. Where is
Great
Victor
time to-
Moses?
Great time to look this up.
Kunal Jeswani
was
says
doing this?
Hundo P guaranteed this stream will have best engagement because there is no Bawa. Nonsense. Without Bawa GPT, where is the engagement?
Where is Dadi?
Where is Noni Merdadi? Vinay RK says Tebas takes off face mask and it's actually Perez. Fair point. Aditya Madhuri says in case Klopp leaves, Tuchel is ready-made replacement. Azim, what kind of owner would be ideal for United, oil or consortium? I mean, I would prefer a consortium purely like British consortium purely out of the principle of like, oh, it should be, there'll be some soul left to the club. But because Saudi and oil money, whatever you say, it takes the soul away from the club. Because it just becomes like then it's just straight up business. No, there's no
Yeah.
like passion of like a owner or a whatever.
I think what's going to happen is that I think when everyone it's like if everyone's on steroids, then it's all equal.
Yeah.
So I think like you should get all this, just finish it
Yeah,
once
may
and
as
then
well.
it's all there.
Because you look like, for instance, look at the Wrexham story where you've got your what's his name, Ryan Reynolds as co-owner, and it was so awesome to be seeing like ऐसा co-owner वहाँ पे बैठा है and इतना ऐसा wonder and mystery in his face कि अरे fuck मेरा team जीत रहा है हार रहा है whatever it is. So it's nice to have like a documentary is worth watching when there is proper owners involved. Like the city all or nothing, you're like कौन है ये शेख से क्यों बात करा रहे तू? Like even your Stan Kroenke का बेटा जो भी है उसका like is nice to talk to in all or nothing Arsenal documentary because you're like okay he's a human being. Saudi owners just don't feel like human beings. You know what I mean?
I also think that what's very interesting is what's happening at Everton from a drama point of view, because they've got all the elements of the formula. They've got like
It's just not happening for them.
it's just not happening. And the crazy thing is that sure there are other teams also who have had new owners and then they've sucked for a while, then they found their way and all of that.
Yeah.
But itna suckage is
Suckage.
it's one intense.
Yeah, in
thing.
fact, and this is what like during the live screening thing that I done, like I had actually made this entire point that oil money never fails. But Everton is living proof that it can.
It can.
It's-
So, by the way, Victor Moses, quick update on Victor Moses.
yes, please tell.
So last we saw him was in 2018-19 in the Premier League, okay, where
Yes.
he had 2 starts.
For
soon after,
Chelsea only.
huh,
And then
Chelsea.
sold that season only, I'm assuming.
That season only, 2018-19, he went on loan to Fenerbahce.
Okay.
Okay, then 1920 he did Fenerbahce. Then 1920 he goes to Inter Milan on loan,
Okay, that I knew about, correct.
still from Chelsea. Then 2020-21 he was in Spartak Moscow
Oh.
with a loan. Then through the war he has played in Moscow.
I don't think he can leave if he wants to also.
So now he's a Spartak player.
Oh. So that's why उसको कोई footage ही नहीं दे रहा है Russian players को.
Yeah.
Even
yeah, I think-
Australian Open and all also Russian players, whoever they were there, they were just playing under a white flag name. Like they were not showing the Russian flag. Interesting. Mayur says New Zealand bowler Tickner is Miles Teller lookalike. I don't know who either of those people are. Do you know what a Miles Teller
Miles
is?
Teller. Yeah. Miles Teller was the guy in Top Gun Maverick, the
Not seen.
Goose's son.
Acha.
Who's the Miles Teller guy?
New Zealand bowler Tickner. ये तो पता ही नहीं है.
Oh, this so we needed Baba GPT for.
Yes. Ustad Ferran Torres returns. एक स्ट्राइकर था ऊंचा सा यनवा कहा करता था. फुल फॉर्म भी बोलना था शायद उसको, पर इंग्लिश नहीं आता था. नजरें झुका के शर्मा के गोल मिस किया करता था. One of two this is. Who is the second? Wait, let us 2 of 2. Who is he talking about? Is this Peter Crouch? So
नहीं, एक striker था Yanwa. So I think that's
Correct.
Nunu.
हाँ. जब भी था मुझसे ये पूछा करता था, उस्ताद जी गोल कैसे होता है, मैं बस इतना कह पाता था, हो चल हो चेल्सी या हो ब्राइटन, गोल तुझसे ना होता है। सऊदी जानू, यहाँ का बोट वहां गोट हो जाता है। ओ हो। Killing it, Ustad ji, killing it.
Ustad ji is real
Ustad ji is
MVP.
on fire. Sidhu says Boli does buy now, pay later. He's lazy pay.
He selects COD over 10 years.
Chelsea on delivery.
Boli wants to buy Rui Costa, says Ashik.
खरीद भी लेगा dude.
Bro, by the way, today I went in one small rabbit hole of Rui Costa. So after I found out that Rui Costa was the guy who was full doing CDM against
Yeah.
Boli. I was like, देखते क्या scene था इसका. So very interesting. Started at one small Portuguese club, went to Benfica. Okay, Benfica played for three seasons, and Benfica runs into trouble financially. So with a heavy heart, they sell our man. Okay, he
Rui
goes to
Costa.
Fiorentina. Yeah, they
Yes.
sell Rui Costa. He goes to Fiorentina, plays there for years. Okay, does pretty well. Fiorentina run into financial problems.
Listen, you can't say Costa without Costa, am I right?
Goes to AC. Okay, does well at AC.
AC
Okay.
Milan financial troubles.
No. But then AC Milan buy this young kid from Brazil who turns out to be Kaka. और जो उसका पोजीशन ले लेता है
Yeah.
और फिर भाई वापस जाता है बेनफिका and until he retires. Now what's interesting is that no wonder this guy knows about not selling a player.
Yeah.
He's like नहीं जब तक मेरा क्लब एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन में नहीं पहुंचा मैं बेचूंगा ही नहीं गांड भरा.
Yeah, Rui Costa. But in the modern age, do you think he's polyester Costa? To keep up with the times, never mind. It's a fabric joke, guys.
Fabrizio Romano.
Fabrizio Romano. What is this? What is this universe we are living in? Mandar Tamani says, thanks for all the fun contents. Loving Kautuk Srivastava. NUFC beard. What is the NUFC beard?
I think I know what this is. It's because it's black and white. Top comment.
And
Well
it's third in the prediction league. Well, no, actually first in the prediction league. But terms and conditions apply. Ninad Madekar, 13-month member, he says, watch Feyenoord goalkeeper 200 IQ video. ये देखना पड़ेगा. Adarsh Shetty says, RB Bhailo, give us a decent defensive midfield आ जाए, then Arsenal can definitely challenge for title. Challenge क्या यार? You are already challenging. You have one title. One injury
Yeah.
will bring us down. Kautuk Srivastava, what is your opinion on Zanolo and Weston?
Zaniolo and who? Weston
Weston
McKennie.
McKennie, yes.
When I saw Weston McKennie at Juventus, I thought he was a very good sort of like all action midfielder. But I think like, and by the way, this is another thing that when I was reading the story of Rui Costa, it becomes apparent he was very good, Rui Costa, like very, very good.
Yeah.
But
He
he
scored
was
against England and all, na, in that World Cup also, that crazy goal, long distance.
yeah, extremely good, but extremely inconsistent.
Yeah.
And I think with any of these Weston McKennies or any of these people, like it's very difficult to predict how they'll do because they don't display consistency even at their club. So you are fully like it's a coin toss.
It's like a Ross Barkley type situation.
Yeah. And I think like it like some of these players, if they find the right coach at the right time, they kind of straighten out and then they become really
Yeah.
like steady players. But they're not like, for example, say what you want about Henderson, he's always been consistent. At
And there are all
A
these
level.
guys that people talk about, ki, Are, if he had, like Paul Gascoigne, case in point.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so great, so amazing, but then just did not have the discipline on the pitch.
No, and you know, if you watch football long enough, you'll also recognize those types of players because you'll be frustrated by them. And sometimes it's like it defies their statistics. Like, for example, sometimes you look back at a guy who's got like 15 goals that season, right? For example, Ronaldo, the season before this,
Yeah.
he ended with whatever 24 goals.
Yeah.
But so many of them were these hat tricks and
Yeah.
not key goals and stuff like that, that you kind of get frustrated in the big matches when you're like, come on, come on, come on. Right?
Full
And the
stat
guys just
battery.
not.
Like it was just one Spurs game that he put in a performance. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's one of those, man, like where who's the other player you talked about? McKennie and
Zaniolo.
Zaniolo, the
Nicola
Roma guy.
Zaniolo.
I'll be honest, I don't know much about Zaniolo, but I've heard good things. I think AC is going for him.
Very nice.
By the way, wasn't the hit that he was supposed to be at Roma? Brought in him with a lot of hype, but didn't live up. So, yeah.
Interesting.
Lukaku is the
Actually,
best example of what
Lukaku,
you're
there
talking
you go,
about.
as Sidhu says, correct. Bharat Ramchandran, who is gaffer for 17 months. By the way, gaffer members, watch out. You might be having some special surprise coming soon. But he says, Kane or Osimhen in summer. And should United try to get Milinkovic Savic as well? Bhai, paisa hai to sab leke aao yaar. We need midfield for sure. Kane or Osimhen, I would go for either. I don't mind. I would actually go for Kane, honestly. Premier League trusted, proven. Gets you the goals every season, irrespective.
Azim, your defense is sorted, I feel.
डिफेंस इज सॉर्टेड एक हैरी मैगवायर निकालो कोई दूसरा बैकअप थर्ड फोर्थ चॉइस डिफेंडर लेके आओ कोई
But we're talking about like third choice at this point, right? So your defense is ठीक है.
लेफ्ट बैक पे दो सॉर्टेड है राइट बैक पे दो सॉर्टेड है अभी वन बिसाका इज प्लेइंग वेल ठीक है आई स्टिल थिंक ही विल ट्राई टू अपग्रेड वन बिसाका कैसेमीरो के साथ सो सी फ्रेड कैन सर्वाइव in this midfield. McTominay, unfortunately, I would have to say have to go, and we need to get somebody in his place. So a Milinkovic Savic or a Frankie De Jong would be ideal to fill that gap. So then you have proper two good players for every position. Then Casemiro नहीं है तो चलो ठीक है you play Fred or whoever it is in his place or a Frankie De Jong or whoever it is. McTominay still has his utility, I suppose. Worst case, but he's like, is he going to want to stick around and be like the fourth choice midfielder?
But who is going to take him? Like he'd much rather just
apparently he was being linked with like. I mean, now there is a Jonjo Shelby's shaped hole, no, in Newcastle. So he was being linked with Newcastle also, but United were like not willing to let him go because like he's a good reserve player to have for like a top 10 club. But he's just not like that player who can like push. Like a guy like, for instance, Yuri Tielemans would be a very good purchase for United. Like Leicester not doing anything. The guy who has potential can do. So there's that. Left wing bay, you have Rashford, you have Sancho, you have Garnacho. You're covered over there. Right wing is still another player you need. Like I still think we need one more player over there. It depends when how Ahmad comes back and maybe if Heath comes into the mix on the right wing, there you have that as well. But if we could get like proper winger,
Weghorst is not.
He's doing well
like,
actually.
Doing well.
I think he adds a lot to the team. Like he does the job. Like he's one of those strikers who will make the players around him better because he knows when to drop short, he knows when to come in, link play. He does a good job. And he's there in the box. He scored a good poacher's goal as well. So he's not done anything bad. I have not had anything to be like, "Hey, Weghorst itne kya fuck all khel raha hai." He's always whatever touches he's done, whatever he's done on the ball has largely been positive only. So I have nothing bad really to say about it.
At what point will you be disappointed with his goal output?
I mean, when Rashford stops scoring, honestly. So obviously, not having Martial is a big problem because Martial does everything that Weghorst does, but he has pace to get in behind and finish also, which is the one thing Weghorst doesn't give you. You can't get in behind the defense with and really play proper counter attack with Weghorst.
But you can get above the defense.
You can get above the defense. But what Weghorst is doing is that he's allowing Bruno Fernandes to get involved in the game a lot more, that little link-up play. So you're seeing Bruno's output has gone up over the last few games as well, in terms of like goals, chances, assists. So listen, for a loan signing who's cost you 2 million, for him to come in and do the job is great. We've been unfortunate with the entire Mason Greenwood situation. That was the guy who was there, like ready-made to play from that right wing. If we had him, we wouldn't have probably gone for Anthony also. But uska career khatam abhi, so can't cry about that. So ठीक है, as I said, like with three players away, I think a centre forward, a central midfielder, and either right wing or right back. Three like top players in those positions, I think we're pretty good. And I would like honestly keep Weghorst also available in next season. Rakho usko. You need one of those players in your squad.
Yeah, actually, like if you're down a goal or two and
Yeah,
you
you
need
keep him.
some
He'll
guy,
अरे वो वाउट वेगोर से यार खुशी खुशी मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड पे बेंच पे बैठेगा यार
100%,
क्यों नहीं
100%. I
बैठेगा
think he also knows that this is his last train out, na?
Yeah, and he has that thing of कि he would be grateful, to come on the
Yeah,
bench and give it his all. Not this fucking Cavani who's like मेरा retirement का पैसा लेने आया है मैं शायद
yeah.
नहीं आएगा यूरुग्वाई से तुम लोग all tantrum and all is not going to happen. कि मैं
Every time he goes on vacation, it's a
you're
50-50.
just like कि ये आएगा कि नहीं गांव से it's just that it's like my carpenter dude सब काम के बीच में चला गया सब आएगा मई में जून में कब आएगा so I hope that answers the question. Dr. Aburav Bishnoi, 16 months of oil money, says Bus Hart also benchot Cancelo or Pep का क्या लफड़ा है ये? That's a strange one. No, this is a good segue into how has Cancelo just out of nowhere completely dropped off the map, and we started seeing this from FPL where we're like, why is he not being played? Because everybody had Cancelo in their FPL team,
Yeah,
and suddenly no Cancelo.
yeah.
एंड आई थिंक पेप का बीमारी है कि उसको हर 2 सीजन में दो नया फुल बैक चाहिए ही चाहिए लाइफ में dude.
No, I also think that like so basically I was reading about this. So he got a red card against Fulham just before the World Cup,
Yeah.
and Pep started losing his mind. He's like कि and I suspect Pep also thought कि ये चूते
He's
ने
done this
red
on
card खाया
purpose.
है, yeah, to
Extra
not
holiday, हाँ.
play. So he starts doing that. After the World Cup, Pep stops playing him in favor of Rico Lewis.
Yeah.
Okay, who has emerged as new inverted fullback for Pep.
Correct.
And I think it doesn't sit well with Joao Cancelo that he is world best wing back and he is now being pushed behind by one 18-year-old आज कल का आया हुआ लौंडा. So I said so, and he was very vocal about it. Now the thing is, I suspect Pep is one of those classic managers in the mold of Alex Ferguson and the others, where तू लफड़ा किया तो
खत्म टाटा
फिर
बाय बाय गया
हाँ
goodbye.
पैक बैग्स. अभी मैं रिको लुइस से जीतूंगा देख तू.
Yeah. But wouldn't it be so weird? So he gets rid of Zinchenko and Cancelo in the same year, and both will go and win league titles, but he will not.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
but I
that be
suspect
poetry?
that would be I think that's the cost of keeping everyone else in line, I feel. But yeah, it is a cost. Meaning like the others, it sends a very clear message, na, ki if you're Rico Lewis coming up, then you're like, okay, I get it. Meaning
Sort of like with Ronaldo Garnacho, no? Same.
yeah.
तू निकल ये बच्चा खेलेगा अभी.
बच्चा खेलेगा. Yeah. So I don't know if it's a good, like, I don't know if it's a pragmatic decision, but I think it's a good decision to stop the rot in a club.
But yeah, I mean, it's on loan right now, so technically he would not be able to play against them in the Champions League. So I suppose there's that. If they end up meeting in the Champions League.
I bet it's conditional. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, maybe that's the 4D chess that they'll get matched with Bayern Munich, and then over there he'll exploit left back position only. But for
but the
Bayern,
other
it's
thing,
great. What a great!
it's a
signing.
superb deal. And the thing is, Bayern keep getting these like excellent players on loan, dude. They keep getting them. Coutinho,
and for sale also.
And they always like chuso them and then send them back.
Yeah.
So they did this with James. They did this with James Rodriguez played 2 seasons. Then they did it with Coutinho, who played 2 seasons. Then now they're doing it with him. Bro, they are damn smart when it comes to all this.
Yeah,
ऐसा
full scam.
6 महीने का लोन नहीं लेते हैं लोग, dude. मेरे को 2-3 साल का दे.
Yeah,
और फिर
literally,
मैं
I think
वापस भेजूंगा.
player choose के is ID. This is Amazon return policy. You know where they return the box ऐसे. You know it's a return piece. कि इसका box आधा निकला हुआ है, फटा हुआ है.
You know what this is? This is what girls do, where they'll go to H&M, they'll shop, they'll wear the thing for whatever event it is, and then
give
go
it
back and just give it back.
अरे tag है ना इस पे.
Tag है bro.
Thrifted fullbacks भाई. क्या है ये?
Thrifted fullbacks.
AB is a Royal Money member for 14 months. He says, Bhai is our Rayo Vallecano. Tis been a long time running. To do monthly live show will full Jhakas production. Also, 4 for 2 live with celebrity ala EIC. Kotya first hand हाथ दिया. First hand हाथ दिया.
First hand heart diya.
हाथ
Sorry.
हाथ दिया.
Oh, wait, I didn't get it.
There are many
Just read through
questions in this.
Hmm.
Rai Valkaro, TIS been a long time running. TIS, like TIS and TIS. Time to do monthly live show with full Jhakas production, I'm assuming for TIS. Also 4 for 2 live show with celebrity, aka EIC. EIC में किसी को फुटबॉल आता ही नहीं है तो वो भूल ही जाने
No,
वाला
I think what he means is get a celebrity like you used to do those
है.
Bollywood
Oh, okay,
things
like
like
that,
that.
like that. हाँ, वो कोई नहीं आएगा, but we'll try.
Hmm.
But yeah, and Kotya first hand हाथ दिया. Second hand stories का first hand कुछ रहेगा.
Oh, by the way, second hand story is coming back in
Oh,
March.
क्या बात है.
So it is going on.
Sentimental
now.
also coming back in
Ah.
March only, I think. So yes. Sarang Verma says, kind of funny to simplify. United's turnaround started when all it took Eric Ten Hag was making them run 13.5 kilometers. It's actually
That's a good
true.
point.
I think that's one of the things that just earned the respect of the manager completely. But
Yeah.
because he did it as well, I think that was one of the things where they were like, अच्छा ये टकला भी भाग रहा है तो अपन को करना पड़ेगा लगता है.
And it also drove away everyone who didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Like Ronnie and all left right
Yeah,
after that. He's
they were
like,
like मैं नहीं भागेगा. मैं डेजर्ट
ये
में
सब
भागेगा
क्या है?
3 किलोमीटर.
ये सब क्या है venture? Meaning next he'll start making me press on all. Yeah, fuck this.
आशुतोष says किसी का गैकपो तो किसी का वेघॉर्स मिला, किसी को न्यूनेस तो किसी को मिटोमा मिला. कर्मा बड़ी कुत्ती चीज है भाई लोग. बाबा के रूप में अल नसर को भड़वा मिला. वाह 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 वाह. ओह, डिस्ट्रक्शन, अल्टीमेट डेवास्टेशन, गेम ओवर, खत्म. End it right now. Call it. Stop the count.
Oh,
Ustad Ferran Torres, eat your heart out.
hurts. Still hurts.
He's saying
Okay.
second and stories को ditch किया क्या, but so then obviously the
No.
answer is no.
It's coming up next.
Aditya Madhuri says Kane going for PL scoring record, so will stay. But why would he stay? He can continue scoring record and win something also at United. Why?
Audi Cup is going to be the greatest Premier League strikers legacy. You fucking
It's
believe
so sad, dude. Okay,
Audi
we are
Cup.
done with the super chats and all the other things. Tell us now about the Real Madrid crisis / scandal / things.
So not a crisis as such. In fact, it's the opposite. But it's a very odd time to be a Madrid fan. And I think the only reason hum log aise like a lot of Liverpool fans and a lot of Arsenal fans over the years and Manchester United fans, like everyone's just been crying कि यार funding नहीं मिल रहा है, player नहीं आ रहा है, कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, क्या है ये? The reason we aren't doing it is because somehow like किंसुकी कर करके फेविकॉल लगा के like Carlo is just making this team work somehow, right? Modric को हर सीजन चले एक और खेल लेना प्लीज भाई, like कर करके they are fucking pushing this envelope forward. So let's start by quickly talking about the Atletico Madrid match. So this Copa del Rey and very high octane, high stakes match. And it's a knockout, right? So and in any cup competition, so after there is this season for Madrid has been a season of two halves, where the first half was pre-World Cup, which was pretty much where we left off last season. Full everyone is on point, doing very well. Fede was popping. Alaba had Alaba did all of that, and then the World Cup happens, everyone gets distracted, and we come back, right? Like I feel like the stakes have to be reintroduced to Madrid, and Madrid only realize the stakes when they start losing.
Yes.
Because until then, the kind of heritage and team they are, they take victory for granted. They're like, "Arey to jeeti ja, kya hai problem?" And then they realize, "Oh shit, we're 5 points behind. We're like, it's getting tough against Almeria. Like we need to do some shit." So, and also I feel like one thing that's changed is after the World Cup, the Benzema Vini, that super fast highway that was there.
Not the same, no?
Not the same. One full, like it's
BMC has taken over.
Yeah, like when rain has happened and khaddas have formed on that path. So,
but खड्डे में dirt bike लेके आया है Rodrigo.
Yeah. So against Atletico, Morata scores and full does Morata giri, yeah? Does like
Did you see the celebration, the rat celebration?
yeah, full. So he has just owned this that I am one, and I feel like there are some players who are defined by their transfer, one transfer, like whatever it was. Like I couldn't prove myself at this place. Now I'll forever be that. Like for example, till date, when I think of Zaha, I think of how he wants to prove himself
at
because
Manchester
he was
United.
let go.
Yeah.
So same with Morata. So he does his whole like celebration and everything, and it was like after that, I don't think. I was watching the match and I was like, oh, this is going to end very poorly because it wasn't looking very great until moment of magic from Rodrigo.
Kaisa bhi, bro.
Oh, fuck. That close control.
And the finish?
And the finish. Because, when you, that's one of those goals, by the way. If you've not seen it, if you're watching this, you've not seen it, go and just watch it on slow motion because you will notice stuff that he's done, which is unbelievable because he's feigned 3-4 times. He's almost taken a shot, then he stopped and he has beaten the whole Athletic Madrid defense. So full, and that's right. As Bat Night 29 says that after Ancelotti reminded him who's the daddy.
Yes. Oh yeah, after the substitution and all. Huh?
Yeah. After he wagged his finger, he's like,
He's like, "Tu next match goal of the season nahi mara to out."
So he has close controlled and full like slimed his way through the Atletico Madrid defense. And dude, there is something that happens to Atletico Madrid against Real Madrid in a cup competition where the minute they see a comeback coming, they're like those animals that just drop dead. That if we stop moving, they'll go away.
Let us climb a tree branch and wait.
they fully give up, dude. The minute Rodrigo scored, then Atletico was like, all right. Ghar chalte dosto. Savage was like, look, मैं red card खा के जाता हूँ.
What was that dumb red card, dude? Savage is so stupid.
So they just give up, dude. Like for example, the Vinny goal. Okay, he has taken the ball from inside his half, walked it into the goal, walked it, like not even given a like nothing. And the Axel Witsel, all of them are just backing off. Kichal maar de, khatam kar, and then he did it. So, and which was great, by the way, because of the off-field stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of racism directed towards Vinny, and dude, the guy is just under like constant, like if it's not racism, then it's tackles. If it's not tackles and racism, then it's like defenders being piled onto him, because as we've been discussing over 2 years, Madrid's whole strategy is left flank pe kuch to ho jayega.
Yeah.
फिर देखते आगे.
So, also India's entire democratic plan.
Yeah. So that happens, and then we come to the game against Sociedad, right? So there's a whole run of fixtures. There's just one clusterfuck of Madrid having to prove that they can do it at a high level. So we come to the Sociedad game. Now, Real Sociedad have been playing pretty well. They are just below Madrid in the table.
Yep.
And well-drilled team with, by the way, they have Haaland's strike partner from Norway up front.
Oh, Sorloth.
Yeah, Sorloth is leading the line. So, and they've cobbled together this whole, like, there were 2 Madrid rejects in this Sociedad team.
2 Madrid rejects. I know one City reject was David Silva.
But there was Take Kubo.
Okay, Kubo.
Okay, the Japanese Messi who is now at Sociedad. And second is Asier Ilaramendi.
Oh, Ilaramendi. He's alive.
Yes. Ilaramendi is...
Take Kubo was which guy? Oh, Kubo.
He was
good. He's good. I remember him from World Cup.
Yeah, played also pretty well. So this Ilaramendi is again one of those players who has that point to prove type wala scene, because he came at the same window or around the same window as Isco. Okay, and so
Correct.
there was one whole phase where Madrid were like, we want to buy all these promising Spanish types.
Yeah.
कि
Anything
कोई
that
भी
moves and is Spanish, we will take.
कोई भी ऐसा if you were between the age of 18 no 19 and 23 and you were Spanish and you had like 4 man of the matches, सीधा Madrid. तो पेटी में डाल के they had brought all these people, including, by the way, Dani Ceballos, okay, who we'll
Yes.
talk about in a second. But so it was, like I was saying, right, where I started, ki, like, the whole team is so thin. Now they've lost their wing backs. So Camavinga was coming back. He played left back. Okay, a role that he has resumed from the World Cup final.
Oh yeah, correct.
Oh, and this is my problem, man. He's so fucking talented, so energetic, so tactically astute that it's going to be very difficult to figure out where this guy actually plays. Because players actually benefit from some limitations.
Yeah.
कि अगर तू बाकी सब नहीं कर सकता है तो यही पोजीशन में तो ठीक है, चल मैं I'll work my life around this. But if I can, make you play different positions, then I'm going to keep fucking with you. So Kamavinga is going to face this issue. Wait, what? 1 second. We'll just pause this
Yeah.
because
Hold the phone. Jorginho to Arsenal.
to
What?
Arsenal?
What?
Is it done?
No way. Who has approved this? Arsenal approach Chelsea for Jorginho. Yeah, it's an option in case
Approach.
Caicedo doesn't. Jorginho and Caicedo, really? That's the comparison?
They just want one guy who can just play behind the midfield.
Oh, but
Any
it's,
man who can play.
But it's end of contract in 6 months, so they still want him to. They'll still. I think it's a good deal for Chelsea to try and cash in.
Yeah. Especially if you bought like, 3 whole
30
midfield.
40 million मिल जाए उसका तो फिर अच्छा डील है. I
कुछ तो
can't
ले
wait
ले.
for Bava to find out all this.
Oh God, he's going to be so happy. So very quickly about this thing. The match at Sociedad, like, I thought it was a very good match, despite it being 0-0.
Yeah.
I thought they did everything right except finish. And again, Vinny got like some 3-4 chances, and it was a classic Karim Benzema finding Vinny through some. Dude, there was one sequence of play where they have one-touched their way into a goal scoring chance, and it's not finished it, but it was a thing of beauty. And the last guy to speak about is Dani Ceballos. Okay, and Azim, I was skeptical throughout the season. I was skeptical for years, but last night, Azim, Dani Ceballos, the only difference between him and Zidane is his lack of alopecia.
Really?
It was outstanding. The best I've seen him play. Best I've seen. I mean, it looked like he belonged there, and I didn't particularly feel enthusiastic about sacrificing him to put Modric on. Now that's a big one.
Oh, interesting.
So, I was insane. Very good performance. Now again, the question is that will this guy be consistent? Because
That's been the big problem for him, not put it in consistently.
And to be fair to him, not being played consistently plays into not being consistent.
Correct. Yeah, that's true.
So Ceballos was on fire. Everything else, I mean, like, should have scored, got points, but as it stands, we're 5 points behind. But it's one of those, those matches where you look at it and you go like, if my team plays like this, I don't mind the result.
What is the news?
Arey, Baba has arrived. Oh, okay. Baba has arrived only on audio. Baba, are you?
I can turn on video, but you won't see shit because this is what.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Okay, Arey. Okay. No, but Baba, it's the news has come. Fabrizio has revealed Jorginho to Arsenal confirmed.
Arey, bullshit. Now I'm driving. Don't make me fucking check.
Arey, it's true. Fabrizio Romano, J5 is on. The deal is on.
How happy are you, Baba?
Wait, J5 is good. No, I'm unhappy. J5 is going to win a title.
But yeah, it's true. Basically, J5 is the backup plan for Arsenal if Moises Caicedo does not agree, or
Also,
rather Brighton
Bawa,
don't agree.
Even if Moises Caicedo comes to fucking Chelsea, because we need one more central midfielder.
Correct. Do you think what do they say when they are asking Moises Caicedo ka price? They say Moises Caicedo.
कैसे दिया?
Yes. How has this joke not
Bawa,
been done? Huh?
Bawa, do you recognize this player? Cesare Casade. Cesare Casade.
ये Caicedo का भाई है क्या?
You know the problem is,
Bawa, but
if you were pronouncing his name correctly, there would be a chance that I would still not recollect him.
okay, Cesare Casade. Okay,
That's-
I'll spell it for you. Cesare. Cesare. Casadei. Casade. Do you recall
this
having?
sounds like a shack in Goa, dude.
Was he a left midfielder?
Okay, so he was a player in Chelsea. He signs as a new Reading player on loan from Chelsea.
Okay. Why? Why are we? Okay, I mean, good. We're sending people to on loan, but
Because
what about
Bawa,
him?
there is not enough square feet in your stadium to house all the people that you have bought. They are spilling out of the stands, Bawa.
Dude, players का guest list is more than audience at this point.
Apna King Eric says, "God, you are putting input in Bawa GPT."
Arey, my problem is that
Bawa, what name did I just say?
Kersi Kersedai.
Hilarious.
Made him stay in a bag filled with Parsis. Bawa, why is he?
What?
Why is he in
Teresa
the other
Casadei.
Parsi colony?
Kersi
Kersi
Kerisa Kersedai.
Who was saying engagement कम होता है?
This stream is now complete.
Thank you, Baba.
Kerisa Kersedai.
Sherazad Kasada, yes.
No, okay, I have another question. One second. You're not shitting me about this J5 thing, right?
No, it's true. You can check. I will read Fabrizio Romano's exact tweet to you. Arsenal approach for Chelsea for Jorginho. अरे यार refresh हो गया. Arsenal also Cesare Cassadei signs as new Reading player, that is confirmed. Arsenal approach Chelsea
Signs
for
as new Reading
Jorginho!
player.
Exclamation. It's now an option in case Caicedo deal won't go through since Brighton don't want to sell. Chelsea open to sell Jorginho but will ask for important fee to let him leave 6 months before end of contract.
What is the important fee?
मतलब 30 million types बोल रहे हैं.
30 million for Jorginho? क्या पागल है क्या? He was the second best player in the world 2 years
अच्छा और
ago.
चाहिए? With 6 I thought you were going to be like 30 million कौन देता है Jorginho के लिए?
No, when it serves my interest, why not?
But Bawa, he's got
Wait.
6 months left on his contract, so.
Yeah, I mean, that's okay. But I'm saying, I'm surprised. I'm also, you know what? I just feel that if every member of the Chelsea squad and staff gets a +1 to Stamford Bridge, we'll have a full house every game.
Wondrous. यही plan है. That's the Todd Bowley masterclass, Bawa. Wondrous.
Yeah, where you just have to fill the stand, not the stadium.
But yeah, exactly. Bawa, like +1s का पैसा नहीं लगता है. लोग free में आते रहेंगे.
Correct. Great revenue plan. This is Barca level logic. Okay. Chalo, thank you, Bawa, for tuning in.
How soon before Chelsea gets sold is my question.
भाई
Pretty
तुम
soon.
लोग 533 million plus Enzo Fernandez 663 million खर्च हो गया तुम लोग का. तो only a matter of time.
One sec, guys. I've just realized one very important thing. I know you guys have been streaming for 2 hours, and this is what it feels like exhaustingly. But I feel that we should all come in bits and pieces. It feels like I'm fully rejuvenated as a person, also because I've left work. But here's the thing. What if Todd Bowley's whole strategy was that till the 30th of January, I buy. On the 31st of January,
Sell.
I fucking dump it like a flush. I just flush out the club.
You think he'll sell the players that he bought in this window only at inflated prices?
Oh
कि
fuck!
Mudryk
what a-
200 million में निकाल लिया.
This is Nirav Modi, dude.
Ponzi scheme.
Correct.
हीरा ऐसा चीप में खरीदने का और इन्फ्लेट में डालने देने का.
Very good
Correct.
idea.
कोयला खरीदने का, हीरा बेचने का.
Yes.
वाह. It's like
But,
Ferran Torres himself.
कोयले का तो अगर 100 मिलियन दे रहा है तो कुछ तो प्रॉब्लम है तेरे आई साइड में.
तो हम लोग कोयले की खान बनने वाला है, मेरे को लग रहा है.
Oh my god, I can't wait for all these players to not gel together.
And
Dude,
then
I
the
can't
manager be
wait
blamed.
Dude, I can't wait for that. You know that thing in Foot Mob, right? That happens where when you're playing Football Manager, they come to you, keep saying, "Yeah, you can't keep me on the bench all the time. Yeah, I also want to play.
Yeah.
Fuck, yeah."
Bro, the morale is going to be so crazy and no one will understand each other because they've all come from 15 different parts of the world.
हाँ.
So, मजा आने वाला है. Fuck.
Very nice. Okay, chalo. I think
खर्चा
we
किया हम लोग? Totally
663 million.
666
Bas, only.
You know, Baba, right now you sound like, those callers that call into radio
Yeah.
shows.
कि हम लोग ने कितना पैसा प्लेयर खरीदा है? This is Naughty Nights with Neville. होता था ना एक Naughty Nights with Nasser होता था एक कोई तो रेडियो चैनल पे.
Love Guru.
There was pillow talk with Keisha.
No,
Oh
there was
my.
Naughty Nights with Nasser also.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay.
Lovely.
Bye guys.
Chalo.
Okay, chalo.
See you.
Goodbye. Farewell.
Enjoy.
लोग आप
Bye.
predict हो गया क्या? Predict हो गया
Predicts अपन अभी कर लेते WhatsApp ग्रुप में.
Yeah.
क्या? Okay.
Okay. Okay. So I
Chalo.
think that is a
Hey.
wrap. Almost a wrap.
One second. I do recall that I put all my money on Man City versus Arsenal and I think I got everything.
I
Except
think
you
I'm-
know what the point is, right? This means, Azim, and I need your, I have a
I agree.
proposition and I need your second. Thank you so much. So, basically, Kautuk, you had promised the gentleman who gave you the money
Yes.
that you will take it to zero.
Yes.
And now, because you have not taken it to zero, in fact, you have doubled that, we will split your spoil and we will take you to zero, is what
What?
my sense.
Okay, this even I can't agree to.
No.
No.
Baba,
So what you have to do is that now you have to again wager all points
Yes.
in the next week.
Correct.
And on Manchester
Oh.
City only.
Correct. Done.
Okay. Crap. I thought that I would get away with this one.
This
Hey,
is-
actually,
this is-
wait. Suraj Mustafi is bringing out rules that we only don't know. He says you can't wager on a non-Premier League game. Bang.
Why the fuck has Suraj Mustafi?
ये सब
Remember
Mustafi's,
this rule.
ये all Mustafi's ruined defenses.
No. Shukran Mustafi. No, but the thing is,
Shukran
I
is-
also told us the last time. बोला मैंने?
सिर्फ शुक्रान बोला ना.
शुक्रान बोला क्या मैं?
Shukran bola.
नहीं,
Okay,
what is the actual name, Baba?
ये शक्रान ऐसे ही कुछ है ना उसका नाम. क्या नाम है उसका?
Shakkar Mustafi.
Kodran,
नहीं,
Kodran.
कोदरान मुस्ताफी.
हाँ,
हाँ, चलो,
कोदरान.
वही है. Squadron leader मुस्ताफी.
How
Arey,
you make
but
these
I'm saying-
connections in your mind, Baba? Like one
I-
15-year-old learning dates in history.
Arey, no man. The thing is, also one sec, you guys don't understand this, but
We don't
even
understand it at all.
Ayush also said the same thing. Ayush said that हम लोग नहीं कर सकते FA पे, but हम लोग ने ऐसा काउटेक को ये दे दिया था. Done.
Oh, shoot. Wow.
Ah, very nice. Baba, you should be always on audio only.
Chat is in agreement.
Yes. We'll just put stock
What?
images of Baba. Getty se.
Okay.
Okay.
Shukran Mustafi, guys. Shukran Mustafi.
Yes, shukran to you also. Goodbye.
Guys, there should be a character called Shukran Mustafi. I don't know why there isn't one yet.
Okay, there will be eventually. Baba.
There will also be Kursi, Kasadi.
अरे कर्सी कैसा डे नहीं रे, कैरस्कीरा कैसा डे.
Okay, Baba, please hang
Chelista,
up before
Chelista.
this stream explodes.
चेरिस का कैसा दिए.
Okay. Imagine somebody who was joined the stream for the first time, wondering why is this football show talking about random Parsi people.
Keriza कैसा दिए. Okay, bye guys.
Oh God.
Welcome to the 4.
The
Oh,
four.
not welcome. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
See you.
Goodbye. We will read 3 last super chats and then move on
Shit.
from
Oh
this.
God. Oh man.
Goodbye.
Bye
Noni
bye
Mehta
bye.
di. Okay, very good.
Bye bye. Fuck, Alzheimer's has never been this one.
Shubham Mohanty says, second-hand stories. Who's also a 4-month first team member. He says, second-hand stories with Kautuk Socrates, salt and pepper beard will add even more drama to it.
क्या बात है?
Interesting.
Yes. Yes.
Dark says, thank you for keeping my sanity intact. Hashtag Top Gear of Football. How is your sanity intact with this nonsense going on?
Someone said Chelsea Cassidy.
It's over, guys. Smash a like, friends, and remember to subscribe to the channel for more such madness like this. Aishwarya Kala says, Potter का पूरा month introductions में जाने वाला है. Chelsea में Rose Potter welcome speech देता होगा. That's true. Welcome, guys. Welcome today. Who would like to welcome Mudrik today? Who would like to welcome Jorginho?
You know, this is the perfect time to just just pretend to be a player and walk into Chelsea with confidence.
Like, अरे मैं सारे 70 मिलियन दिया मेरे लिए कल. वॉचमैन भी मान रहेगा, चलो ठीक है, दिया रहेगा यार.
Guys, legitimately मैं जाके बोल सकता है कि मैं कैपा आरिजा पावा है.
हाँ तेरे को अलाउ कर देगा. क्यों नहीं आजा.
So chalo, that is a wrap on this stream. Please smash a like, subscribe if you are not, follow us on Instagram. And very important, 5th March, United and Liverpool fans in Mumbai, keep your dates busy and your fingers ready because small screening is planned for 60 seats only. And we will be announcing hopefully in the next week. So,
And if you do not get tickets, then do keep an eye on the Gaffer membership
Yes.
because something interesting might come out of that.
might. But
Might.
we actually should. But chalo, friends. Thank you.
What is the Gaffer membership? Is it a... I don't know this one.
Baba, tu rehne de bhai. Thank you, friends. Thank you for watching the 4.
The 4.
The two.
Okay, goodbye. Take care.
Shukran.
Shukran.
Mustafi, guys.
Shukran.
Shukran, Mustafi.